Hello folks, how you doing? Very warm welcome and a good morning to all of you watching us here at Shop on TV. Do you know what? We are in for such a journey through horological art. I know, we've got something I believe for all tastes and styles. So we're live here until 3 a.m. Now I love doing these watch shows because it's much more than just watches. These are beautiful, absolutely elegant timepieces, and we've always got so much lovely information and stories for these watches with our David, who again we're saying hello to very shortly. John, we've also got, it doesn't get more exciting than this, we've got a returning favourite which we're going to reveal very shortly. We've also got two brand new timepieces, and based on what's been popular in the past, we anticipate them being very busy. We are blown away by this. It's all about Gamages of London. It's all about Swan Edgar. We've got some Samuel Joseph on the website too. But I did say we have got different styles for, I think, pretty much every taste out there. But also we've got prices for different budgets. So stay with us. It's always such a fascinating show with David. We've got so many good stories. They are way more than just watches. Now, at 1 a.m, we're going to be doing a big showcase on ITV1. We join them about 10 to 1, so in about 15 minutes time. We're going to be doing a massive showcase on the Tourbillon watch. Now, the last show we did, I never saw them allocate so quickly. We've managed to get the watches back in stock, the Tourbillon watches. Now, if you go to Swan Edgar's very own website, you will see the exact Tourbillon watch we've got on today's show for £2,000. Now, all I'm going to say to you is, the price we've got this morning is nowhere near £2,000. In fact, I won't give too much away, we are way better than half price. Considerably better than half price. Now, if you can't wait till 1, maybe you've got to go to bed, maybe you've got an early start tomorrow, you can go to our website, shopontv.co.uk, and yes, you can still buy it now. But we're going to be giving a big presentation with the Tourbillon watch live on ITV1 at 1 o'clock. In fact, the last time we did that, we had so many emails asking us to bring it forward. We actually did that. So it may even be before 1 a.m, but we're going to reveal the price. We're doing a big showcase on that Tourbillon watch. Now, when I said our website, here it is. It's shopontv.co.uk. All you're going to do is click live deals, scroll down, and you're going to see all of these amazing timepieces. This is also a celebration of timeless, I would say British elegance. It's absolutely got that look from a design point of view. They look stunning. So if you want something bold, if you want something beautiful. Now this, my friends, is the Barkston. There's a lovely piece of presentation we're going to do on this later on as well. This is one of our brand new watches. It is absolutely stunning. It is a stunner. Now the price normally for this, give you an example of how good these deals are, should be £349.99. Well, you can take £200 off. I mean, £200 off is just fantastic. If you're going for this now, then run for it. Right. You can also spread the cost interest free using PayPal. Should we say hello to our David? Because do you know what? We got so many amazing deals, so many amazing watches, and tell us all about it is our resident horologist here with David. David, good to see you. Very warm welcome.
It's nice to be the resident horologist.
Do you like that?
I do. It's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it?
It was, wasn't it? But do you know what?
I can't believe we've got these tourbillons back.
I know, right?
I know. It was a bit hard last time, wasn't it?
Last time, I don't think I ever saw them fly so quickly from the last show, and. We've got all the colours back, haven't we, at the moment? We've got varying stock levels, so that Tourbillon watch is going to be very busy. OK, this is also, well, it's always been a very big seller,
This is the World Timer. It is a flagship watch for the Swan Edgar range, and you're looking at the beautiful orange variation of this with the Starry Night reprise on that 51mm case size, solid stainless steel, of course, in terms of the strap, and the mechanism of the watch is a mechanical quartz movement from Seiko Industries.
Right.
With tremendous accuracy, so less than a second a day in terms of error. And it is really something which has got so many 5-star reviews, you would not believe it.
Really?
Great colours. You've got beautiful deep blue, you've got nebula grey, and you've got this Mars orange.
Mars orange. I love that Mars orange. I've always had a soft spot for, well, I mean, I do like that colour. The more I see the orange, the more I absolutely fall in love with it. If you want something with a lot of drama, that colour there is beautiful. But you'll see that on the website. We've got 3 different colour options for this particular watch. So it's the blue, grey and the orange. So do you know what? For £149.99, it is excellent, excellent value for money. And it's like looking at a midnight starry sky.
And of course it is a world timer, so you can tell the time in 24 cities around the world by reference to where you are right now. It has that accuracy, it has a chronograph, it has a tachymeter, it has sapphire glass on the front, it has superluminova on the back so you can tell the time at night. It has so much going for it, and a deeply etched rendition of the landing on the moon on the back as well. Which
of course,
we
yes.
of course will show later on in its incredible detail, but that is a gorgeous piece of work, hand-assembled watch and really solid feeling. And if you're blessed with a large wrist size, it fits larger size wrists as well.
Yes, it really does.
230 millimeters to be precise.
Well, there we go. I love the stories they've got with Swan Edgar. It's got its own individual narratives.
And a 5-year warranty with this watch. And of course the card holder going as well.
And
so
that comes complimentary.
You have the card holder also available.
There we go.
Complimentary with it.
So you just get that one with it. So if you add it to your basket, you haven't got to find that on the website. It will just arrive automatically with your order. We've got such a lovely range of colours here. Do you know what? If I try to pick out the most popular, it's hard to tell. It does vary, doesn't it?
The blue tends to be the most popular. Blue has always been the go-to colour for
Very
watches,
dreamy.
especially for sports watches.
Right.
And this watch does pack a punch in terms of its sporting heritage. But the Nebula Grey is a rarer watch. Very fewer of those are made. But the one I love is the orange because the orange is so distinctive. And if you look at the many celebrities out there nowadays, you'll notice they are wearing these distinctive colours, maybe a kind of bright orange.
Yeah,
or
they're going bolder with colours,
lots
aren't
of
they?
bold colours.
Bold colours out
there. If you want
there.
to do your inner celebrity, then you go for this.
Well, there we go. Do you know what? That's made me want it. Do you know what? £230 is usual price, but now again lowered to £149.99. If you're wondering how to use a world timer function, then here it is. And it's just fascinating. It's another talking point. And do you know, if you have got birthdays on the horizon, who can you imagine wearing this? It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So there we go. 3 payments of £51.65. Now that is what we call a show special. So the price goes up shortly after the end of the show. In other words, shortly after 3 a.m. Right, now that is, we've got some returning favourites, and I've seen that on a few shows, you can't get enough of it. But I tell you what is also very special, is the one I've also got on my wrist right now. That is just gorgeous. And this is brand, oh no, we've seen this one before.
We had this last time,
the
last
Lancaster.
month,
Yes.
and it almost completely sold out.
Yes.
And it really resonated with the audience because of the superior nature of the materials for this watch. Not only is this, in fact, it is a barrel watch. So it's kind of
barrel watch.
But so we're looking here at this idea of it's a curved watch. It's a 38mm case size, sapphire glass face to it. It again has that Seiko movement inside the watch, but it's the way the watch is put together. It's a 3-part case and has incredibly superior materials attached to it. 316 stainless steel, brushed IP finish, really looks elegant, and the blue in particular got so popular. If you can give it a little touch on the side, you can actually see the stopwatch function as well on this watch, because this is what's such great things about mechanical quartz movements. That is sweeping along. It's not going tick, tick, tick. It's actually 4 beats a second, and that is the mechanical part of the quartz movement in here. So mechanical quartz is a superior movement from Seiko Industries. And when we showed this last time, it proved to the most popular range.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. And it's not every day you see a shape quite like that, is it really?
And then when you're looking at it in the red, I mean, that is vermilion red. It is just so beautiful. It's called, in French, they call it a tonneau shape.
Right, okay.
And it's very hard to estimate. And tonneau is French for barrel. And in fact, it refers to the way that barrels were stored on carts in the old days. That's why the tonneau roof for your sports car. Same idea. But they are rare. They're very collectible, diamond etched indices. And look at the dial. And that dial is fantastic because it really has a beautiful brushed circular graining to it. And when you're looking at the stopwatch function, you can time up to 60 minutes on it. So it's a very practical watch.
Yes.
First layer leather on the strap. comfortable on the wrist beyond anything else. And it's that brushed finish in that IP rose gold that really works so well.
It is gorgeous, isn't it? It's almost a little bit Art Deco, the fine detail on the back there.
It does have a bit of the Gatsby about it, doesn't it?
The Gatsby, there we go. It would have been a good name. But it does have that, doesn't it? But immediately, because I think it's one of my favourite watches, it just feels like it belongs on your wrist. You know, when you just look forward to that morning ritual when you put on your watch, it's something you're going to look forward to every single morning. So £58.31 is your first payment of 3. If you go for PayPal, paying 3. So 194032. And don't forget, stop permitting. We are here live until 3 a.m. You can stay where you are on our very own Freeview channel. You might be watching us on YouTube, but we're also joining our friends on ITV1 and STV at about 10 to 1. So looking forward to that. So we've got the blue and the red. So which is your favourite there? I do honestly love that blue. I really do. Just, I guess, when people choose the colour, it is a personal preference depending on, I don't know, what outfit you wear, what the occasions are going to be.
There's so many choices and so many individual styles. And of course, now we don't just possess one watch, we possess multiple watches.
Yes.
Because we're collectors of watches and they are fashion statements in their own right. And if you've always hankered after a panda-eyed watch, then this is your opportunity. The Marlowe mechanical quartz movement, 43mm case size. Again, it has that Seiko movement in it, but you've got the ivory white contrasting with those black panda eyes.
Yes.
A real collector's item.
The word contrast was right on the tip of my tongue then. It totally is. And it is one of the most visually striking watches I think we've got on the show. It's that contrast that just has so much power. So normally £349.99. £200 off this then, David. That is a fantastic deal.
It's a real steal, isn't it?
Real
and
steal.
This, of course, this is a 2026 model. It's only been, I think, on air once before.
Yes, I think you're right.
Popular. We do not have many of these, I seem to remember, because they are very, very popular in the market.
So there's something regal. There's something just so dreamy about that. You can't beat the black and the gold colours with that ivory white, and you can just see the way the light, it just spirals round on the back of that clock face there, doesn't it? Like a sunburst effect. It is just beautiful. The strap's very, very comfortable.
The straps are first layer leather, mock croc as we call it, and the first layer leather is the finest quality of leather you can possibly have. You have you have a stainless steel case back as well. It's 12.5mm. It's very slim on the wrist, and according to Seiko Industries, with normal use, the battery's going to last you up to 3 years.
Right. Wow. Okay. That's a very decent amount of time.
It's a very decent amount of time.
And a 5-year warranty?
And a 5-year warranty on these watches. Scratch-resistant mineral glass on the face of the watch. And if you like that vermilion red finish to it. And of course, the way that this really pops when you see it on the camera is because around the edge of the watch, there is a highly mirrored finish, which you can just about see if you turn it to one side.
Shall I do that?
And you
yes.
can see how it's reflecting the light so perfectly. And these are works of art. These are hand-assembled watches, and they really do pack a great punch for that value.
That's incredible. It is, and it's like a mirrored edge on the side there. That's really, really pretty. And again, that strap is so comfortable. I really am getting more and more drawn to these colours, you know. There's a warmth to this option.
There's sort of an oxblood look to it.
Oxblood look there. It depends. I don't know if I had a really nice tweed jacket, or even even with a pair of jeans, actually, that look really stunning too. Against denim, that would look really gorgeous there. £149.99 again. They're saving £200. So 450475. We are blown away. We're just getting started. We've got so many more watches. Now we've also got a choice on the next one. I struggle to make decisions on the next because we've also got a brand new watch. Let's introduce you to the first time we've seen here on Shop on TV, the Barkston. Now, like I said, we've got 2 different colour options. If you'd like to go for the blue, steel blue is really impressive. So where do we start with this then, David?
Well, I got this yesterday for the very first time, and I was really stunned by the finish of this watch. You have an aluminium insert on the tachymeter around the bezel of the watch, 43mm and 12.5mm deep. First layer leather again. That cerulean blue finish is absolutely to die for, with the contrast of red and blue. and great battens around that with the luminous paint so you can tell the time in the dark. Again with a Seiko movement, which makes it incredibly accurate as a timepiece. And as I say, there's lots of things going on in this watch. Mineral glass, scratch resistant, normally $349.99. 149 and you're going to get the pen, which we haven't even talked about the pen.
So when you order a Gamages of London watch, let's show you that pen because it arrives in a beautiful case. But do you know what? When it comes to just that touch of pen to paper, you can't quite beat it, can you? Do you know, I've always been impressed with this pen. There's a lovely balance to it.
It's a stove finished design to the pen. It's really weighty on the wrist. It's very comfortable to work with, and everyone needs a decent pen to carry around. It's a great complementary gift to go with the product.
It totally is. So if you're buying the watch as a present for someone, well, you're going to have two presents to give. So it's the Gamages of London pen to go with it. So whenever you order any Gamages watch, that is what you get. So I've just shown you the steel blue. I mean, it's a very fresh colour palette. That I really am impressed with this. This is very, very decadent, this option. This is the rose black.
Do you want to start it off again so we can see the mechanical quartz element of this? Because you might think that it's just an ordinary quartz watch. It isn't an ordinary quartz watch. This is a mechanical quartz movement. It is a superior design, originally invented by the Swiss but perfected by the Japanese. That's why Seiko Industries are the industry leader. This movement is in so many high-end watches and it's kept industry secret, as it were.
Yes, yes.
Accuracy, less than a minute a day in terms of error rate. So if you want an accurate watch, this is the watch to get. In terms of its endurance, we're talking about 3 years with regular, with average use. And also because it's sweeping along at 4 beats a minute, you've got some mechanical element to it. So you've got the stopwatch function there, as well as a watch that tells the time with a day date, obvious that. And there's a kind of sporty finish to this watch because the contrast, the red and the black, really does work. It's like the binnacle of a Ferrari or a Rolls Royce or a Jaguar or an Aston Martin.
It's got that grandeur feel and look to it. It totally has. John, when you say the word Seiko as well, it gives people a seal of approval, doesn't it?
I mean, they are, I think, in fact, the leaders in terms of designing movements for quality watches.
So it's the actual movement part.
It's the movement part of it. It's made by Seiko Industries in Japan.
Seiko Industries. And, you know, it's the name people almost expect, don't they, on watches now. So on these timepieces, look, ordinarily, you would be looking at £349.99. It's brand new. Now, that feels to me like a very, very special launch price, We're going to be having a big look at that later on. Again, don't forget, we're here live until 3 a.m. So the next one, I have been looking forward to this for so long. The Armada, folks at home. This, I believe, to be flying out. So it's got that barrel shape.
It's got the tonneau shape to it, but the amount of angst behind this watch is phenomenal. 6 months in development.
6 months.
And what it's about is the actual face of the watch. You see the starry night there looking at you. Have the Earth, the Moon, and Mars depicted. But these are diamond etched indices, and the quality of the dial is what took the time to get this watch absolutely right.
Right, okay.
There's also a sapphire lens to it, which sapphire is the hardest material for watch faces. Yeah. The only thing that can scratch that is diamond.
Right.
On the Mohs hardness scale, it is 9 out of 10. And sapphire glass is used in the top level of watches.
Sapphire glass.
And this is also a 316 3-part case. Again, the quality of the materials used on this is second to none. And I think this watch is going to be the star of the show.
Do you know what? I think you're right. I think I don't forget that Tourbillon will be having a big reveal of that watch at 1 a.m. It may even be sooner than that when we join our friends on ITV1 and STV. It's just so galactic.
And it's
like a
beautifully presented. It's in its leatherette case there with its 5-year warranty. And the blue, now I'd love to hear from anyone watching this what they prefer, the blue or the black. But I am not going to say what I like here. But I just think if you can get that blue and you can see it in there and you just move it around, you can see how that dial took so much effort And the tonneau shape, of course, is a curved sapphire glass with that brushed IP, 316 stones. You know, look at the spec of that watch, 359 any day of the week.
Yes, absolutely right.
And
You might be
today,
going for both options.
I
It's
just
brand
think
new.
that this is phenomenal. I
Yeah.
was so taken by this watch when I saw this yesterday.
I mean, if you've got a nice deep blue jacket, a nice deep coloured deep blue blazer, that's going to be an extension of that. It is.
It's really catching the light there, isn't it, Charlie?
Isn't that gorgeous?
Just gorgeous.
It's dancing, absolutely dancing with sparkle. I'm torn now. I honestly don't know which one I go. You might be going for both of this, Red. Let's have them side by side because, I don't know. I really want to ask people what their favourite is. Well, we'll soon find out. I've always been naturally drawn to blue watches. I've always had blue, but I don't know. There's something about that contrast, that drama with the black. So look, it's brand new today. First time we've ever seen this on Shop on TV. £359.99 is very fair for the sapphire glass, for the quality. For a hand-assembled watch, I don't think we can argue with that price. But look, you're going to save £200 if you can get it this morning. So 3 payments of £54.98. Brand new today. So 139,459. This is going to be such a special show. It always is with David, with Damages London and Swan Edgar. But when you've got 2 brand new watches, when you've got the Tourbillon at such a ridiculous price, especially when we compare it to Swan Edgar's very own website. But we're going to reveal that very, very shortly, in about 40 minutes to be precise.
Now,
20 minutes in already.
What we're seeing here, Charlie,
Yeah.
is the best possible deal you can see today
Right.
on our show. Because for this price, you're going to get a pen, which is
Good point.
£90 on the website. the
Yeah,
Damages
we looked
website.
on the Swan Edgar's
And
website.
you're getting this
Damages
watch,
website.
£250 on the Shop on TV website.
Yes.
And you're getting both items for $99.99.
For £99.99.
But you've got to be quick.
Yes,
because
you have.
There are not many of these.
So you're saving £150 when you buy the watch. You're also going to get that pen thrown in, which is worth around £90. I'm really impressed. Now, I'm not going to lie, we don't have many of these. We've got less than a handful of each of the colours. So this is the ladies' romantic diamond watch with leather strap. So for 93755. There's a lovely energy to that colour. I can imagine that with a lovely dress.
The energy is the octagon shape, which is a shape of renewal in the Bible, in the various ancient texts. And you're getting a diamond, and you're getting a Swiss quartz movement within this watch, and you're getting mineral glass and a first layer leather, beautifully presented in the box we saw earlier. And the distinctive colours. If you look at that gold, if you've got a summer party,
yes,
you've got to get the gold.
A nice that blue dress, perhaps that black dress.
Be quick.
Yeah, be quick. In fact, you know what? With that colour, that would go with, I think, any outfit, any colour, wouldn't it? Do you know what? You will cherish every moment of this. You will love wearing this. It is just timeless elegance. And, you know, going to, you're at that airport, you're at that, maybe that cruise, maybe that night at the theatre. That is going to be something they're going to be treasured. If you are thinking of birthday presents, well, no one has to know you saved, more importantly, £150. So 493,755. I would shop ahead for this one. I got a feeling, because we've got 2 brand new watches, because we've got some returning favourites back, it's going to be a phenomenally busy show with David tonight. So it's all about Gamblers of London. It's all about Swan Edgar. We've got some Samuel Joseph on the show too. We truly do have something, well, they're all elegant. We got something bold, something brave, something a bit more stripped back, something fresh, something I honestly do believe for everyone. So if you like that, by the way, I think you're really going to like.
So this is a love watch.
The next one, the love watch.
Yeah.
So this is the Amour. Now, how
Amour.
pronounce that? Amour.
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 Yeah, it is amour.
Amour.
Yeah.
So my GCSE French is coming back to me now.
Yeah.
I'll try.
And look at the colour of that. God, now, how many of those have you seen around? Answer none.
Yeah. This
So
is
that's
it.
the thing that Gamages do. And by the way, with Gamages, when they're gone, they're gone. They don't repeat them. They make a new design.
Right.
So each one is a limited number that are made, And just look at the dial of that watch, the way it is catching the light.
It's marble.
It is really a marbled finish, octagon shape, a little diamond, that's a genuine diamond at 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Swiss quartz movement, 38mm case size, and cerulean blue, I believe it is.
Oh, good name.
And it also looks like the sort of blue that you get from the breakfast.
I know exactly what I was just going to say. That's very New York.
Yes.
Very New York. I actually went to that particular place less than a year ago, actually. But I know exactly what you mean. Very, very New York. Very, very Paris, I think, too. There's something about that. So £150 savings, so 3 payments of £34.98. So 475. 514. It is just a dreamy, dreamy colour. Something a little bit deeper. This is like even the colour just says to be luxury on this one.
And if you have any Irish heritage, this is the watch. It's not St. Patrick's Day, but it still does have that resonance there.
Yes,
and you've got the emerald dress, so you've got,
that emerald dress.
It goes very well against anything that might be sort of brown as well. So the contrast between brown and green works extremely well.
Yes.
And again, the way that it's finished, the dial is finished, that 38mm dial, it catches the light, and a Swiss quartz movement, and of course the complementary pen with it from Damages.
And that just automatically arrives with the order. You haven't got to find the pen on the website. It will just be delivered with any Damages of London watch that you purchased this morning. And don't forget, for complete peace of mind, if you order this now, you're going to have it in a few days, and you get a 5-year warranty. 5 years. I mean, 2 would be pretty standard, 3 would be great, but 5 years says an awful lot.
Even the most expensive watches seem to come now with a 3-year warranty.
Is that true?
Yeah, 3 years, and you have to pay for 5. So,
right.
Yeah.
So this you haven't got to pay for 5 years here.
Absolutely.
That's automatically what you get. Really impressive stuff. So there we go. We've got something for ladies, something for gents. We've got something for, I think, completely different occasions. The next one, I think, I almost want to say a little bit sporty. Is that fair to say, do you think?
Yes, this is the only one in the range that actually has a rotating bezel. Now, wouldn't you love a rotating bezel? I'm sure that's the first thing that comes to mind. And there's a lovely story about this Lancer as well, because it is the first time it has been shown on Shop on TV, because Muggins here didn't actually have it last time.
Is this the one?
This was the one, even though it was actually on the
It was on the
website.
show, wasn't
and we
it?
actually
Yes, but we didn't have
sold
the
a few of
sample.
them,
Yeah.
but we didn't have the sample.
Well, actually, based on that, because it always helps when you got it in on your hands.
In the flesh.
I'm not making a point there. I'll let it go. But it does help. So, you know what? Based on that, I reckon we're going to see lots more of these go today. I really do think we will. Okay, we're live until 3 a.m. If you've got any questions, email us in at studio@shopontv.co.uk. Whilst we've got David here live on your TV screens, it'd be brilliant. We normally get a lot of watch enthusiasts joining us, especially when we join ITV1 and STV, which is going to happen in about 25 minutes' time. So about 20 minutes, actually. So yeah, 3 payments of £51.65. So this is, there's something, I don't want to say modern, but there is something sporty about this. What's the word?
I think you just like the idea of those piston pushers and the fact that are you going to give a twiddle to the rotating bezel? It does. It's good therapy to actually just twiddle that now and again. If you're getting a little bit nervous, that's what you do.
Is that what you do?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
We do that before we go on air.
Exactly. And it's also got the Seiko movement in it. It's got the date, and it's got the ability to time up to 60 minutes of activity. I mean, your watch is going to be your egg is going to be well done by then. 43 millimeters in case size, and 12.5 millimeters deep, first layer leather, and a mineral glass, scratch-resistant mineral glass on the face of the watch.
And you know, every time, as soon as you get this home, just do what I'm doing, because you get what I like to call the click of confidence. And this reminds me to say that people just love the incredible attention to detail, the high-end craftsmanship.
It's a contrast here between the rose gold and the steel finish. And it does work extremely well with the red as contrast. When you're looking at the blue option, which I think a lot of people would like the blue as well, and it all depends on your colour sense, with the deep blue first layer leather strap going.
Do you know what?
with
That's the one. That's the one, I like that.
And with a kind of a silver IP finish. And IP is a real friend when you have watches because it's iron plating, it's 0.6 of a millimetre deep, and it prevents the knots and scratches of everyday wear. And that's why iron plating is used on drill bits, to keep the drill bits fresh.
Right?
It's exactly the same process for that. It's done in
And
a
which
vacuum.
part's that on, sorry?
So on the tip of the drill bits, there will be an IP finish to it to allow the drill to last longer.
Oh, right.
And the same is true when it comes to making high quality watches like this.
So iron plated?
Ion plate, I-O-N.
Ion. Ion. I was going to say. Ion plated. That's fantastic. And this is the point I'm making. There's so much to learn from all this. If you're into your timepieces, then please do get involved. If you're new, you maybe just be starting to build up your collection, then go for it. So 3 payments of £51.65. I think it's such a waste when I see people having these digital watches. I know they have their benefits, but you know what? It's such a shame when you've got pieces like this. Yeah, this is it. No individuality here. And we don't have loads and loads of stock to go around. So they're quite limited in their own right in that regard. They really are. Okay, so next up, you do love that. I do love that. You love that saving £200. Okay, so the next one we got for you today, I mean, I love the strap. It's like that oxblood red strap again. We've only got 2 black and 2 red. I'll be completely honest with you. The Ashford, these could be the first ones to go because we've got very, very low levels of stock. So if you flicked on, you're tempted by this one, I would consider getting into your basket and check out before we join ITV because I think there's going to go in a matter of minutes. That oxblood red, is beautiful. And I mean, the actual face here, we've got really chunky dials here.
It's a lovely 43 millimetres in terms of case. That's a really large push. Give it a push. Go on, Charlie.
Go on, there we go.
Get it started off again. And there you can see the 4 beats a second. That is the mechanical quartz movement doing its stuff. It really does well with those telly subdials. It reminds me really of the 60s in terms of the way that is designed.
Oh, what, the actual shape?
The actual shape of the subdials as well.
Yes, it is. There's a retro shape
It's a real retro
to that,
look
isn't
to
there?
it. You've got 24, that's a 24-hour clock on the right-hand side of that watch. And then if you look at the bezel insert there, it's a beautiful rendition in Arabic numerals around the side of the watch. The reholt, which is the edge inside the watch, is catching the light, allowing the light to flash out. Mineral glass and 12.5 millimetres deep. And that oxblood finish to the first layer leather with a mock croc detail. With a 5-year warranty and the pen, it's a steal, really. Yeah. It's a total steal.
Absolute steal, absolute bargain indeed. I mean, honestly, people would be going for this at the usual price, I'm sure. But if you have flicked on today and you're looking for gift ideas or maybe just for yourself, well, you're going to get really, really good savings. Now, I think I'm drawn to the black on this one. I think they're both stunners.
It's very much a motorist's watch, this. And we talked about car dashboards before, but I am taking myself back now to the time of the Alvises and the Jaguars of the 1950s.
Right.
And the Smiths Industries finish to those dials, black and white, classic colours. It just has that sporty look to it, which really does work wonders when you're looking for something that's a little bit distinctive on your wrist.
I think so. And it always lights up around here, doesn't it?
It's just the finish is so...
It gives you that impression.
First class. And these cameras are completely unforgiving. If there was any blur to that, it would show up immediately. But it is so crisp.
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, absolutely right. I've been trying to put my finger on it. It is the shape of those subdials that's such a
so
distinctive look. Yeah. So individual. It totally is. And, you know, they do say a watch can be an extension of one's own personality, and I know it can sound cheesy, but I honestly do believe that. You know, if this sums you up, if you like that style, a bit retro look, something bold, then go for it. You're saving £200. So £51.65 is your first payment today, your first payment of 3, and that includes your postage and packaging, I might add too. So yeah, you can spread the cost easily, no problem at all. People admire the craftsmanship and the art when it comes to Gamages and Swan Edgar, but also Samuel Joseph too. It's always a pleasure to have these three brands on.
Now, Samuel Joseph is a brand that's relatively new to Shop on TV.
Yes.
They're a bunch of watch enthusiasts, been going for about 40 years, started off by designing watches for the Premier League, in fact. And they make really small numbers of boutique watches, and we're very lucky to have this on the show because it went like a storm, this.
Yes,
and
it did.
Completely amazing, because it is a slightly larger watch, 45 millimeters in case size, but it has that beating open heart, which people really love. 210 part automatic. This is the first automatic watch we've seen on the show.
First automatic
and
watch.
This watch, because it has, it's a little bit of a technical detail, that recessed pushers around the side. If you turn it to one side, you can see.
Oh yes, I remember.
Pushers. It is really, really elegant in the way. So the way you do this is, you know, the little thing to take your SIM card out.
Oh, yeah, those little pins that you always lose. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. But that's how you actually set the watch up in the first place. But because it is a mechanical movement invented originally by John Harwood, just up the road in Bolton 101 years ago, the automatic movement. You can see that if you turn it round to the back of the watch, you can see the rotor arm.
Oh, yes.
So we're now talking about the joy of mechanical time, and automatic movements can cost thousands and thousands of pounds. But this is, if you love automatic movements and you want to get your hands on one,
right,
this is your opportunity tonight with the Samuel
It
Joseph
is.
range.
Do you know, I think more than any watch I've seen, certainly in the top three, that the price, I don't quite know how they can make it happen for $249.99, let alone the price we got today. You're right, that open heart is just mesmerising.
And this is also with an IP finish in rose gold, so classic. It's got also those stirrup lugs to it, I like to call it. They're slightly splayed lugs,
yes,
which really set off the watch. And that sunburst finish on the front of the watch, a little nod to the nautical there with the anchor and the rope.
Yes.
Around the side, but it's that Cornwall Bridge and the beating heart. And I tell you one thing you should do, which is something you can do with the Tourbillon as well. Use your super slow-mo on your watch and actually watch how that tick-tock is working in reality, and some of those jewels coming into the blued screws, and the fact that you have on your piece an automatic watch that doesn't need batteries.
No, you are. I'd love to do that. Yeah, get that super slow-mo on your phone. That would be an absolute joy. It is. I actually love the chunky Roman numerals around the outside there.
It's really classic.
Because they're quite large. It really is. I think that ticks every box for me, actually. I'm just fascinated, absolutely mesmerised with watching the craftsmanship like this. It is a piece of horological art right there, folks.
And there's a real range of things here as well, because although you've got this in the rose gold,
yes,
we're going to see in a minute same thing in a silver IP.
Right, okay.
So the Samuel Joseph range, actually, which is all using the same movements, if you like the look of this watch, you're going to be spoilt for choice.
You are. That electric blue, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. So which one would you like? So 291,669, you're saving good money there. So it's £139.99 or 3 payments of £48.31. We're going to be having a look at that in more detail later. I'm really impressed. I just don't understand how we can do it for that price. Well, I know really why we're able to do it. We get through a lot of stock quickly. So if you are wondering, how do we get these prices? It all sounds too good to be true. Well, that's why we're going to be live on ITV1, which is why we can make this happen in about 10 minutes' time. It's gone quickly. Okay, so we've got another one for you. This is a limited edition automatic watch with a genuine leather strap too. So our price, once again, is fantastic, $129.
So this is the lowest priced automatic watch on the show.
The lowest price automatic.
And the reason for the difference in price between this and the IP rose gold is the IP rose gold is harder to do than the silver.
So it's just it's the colour?
It's the colour.
I understand.
The movement's the same, Everything else, everything about the watch is the same, but it's actually the finish of the watch which actually requires
I understand.
the slightly extra price.
So the rose gold is
And this is
more
in ivory
expensive
white.
to
And
produce.
this is ivory white.
Yeah.
Now, come on, this is a classic, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
you've got your open heart looking and beating there, 210 parts and 20 jewels. Mineral glass and a curved mineral glass to boot with the beautifully finished railway tracks around the edge of that watch. Samuel Joseph with that nautical theme to it. What is not to love about that design?
Yeah, we love that. Okay, the ivory white, I actually think practically speaking that's going to fit effortlessly with various different outfits too. That ivory white it's so easy to match up. It just works, doesn't it? So yeah, we got 4 different colour options here. Same item number, then it's just a drop-down menu on the website. Just choose whichever one you would like. We've got the mocha, grey, blue or black. The mocha's coming up too. It's quite a retro mocha. But this one, that's like a jewel.
Yes.
That is beautiful.
And although it is black, there are 200 shades of black, believe it or not, in the watch industry. And this is more on the grey side of black.
Anthracite.
Anthracite a little bit. But
Yes.
of course we call it black. We try to simplify things.
Yes, we do.
But I do think the way that actually catches the light is absolutely second to none.
Yeah, it is. You've got those rays, those bolts of light darting down from that, from the anchor and the rope there. It is so pretty. And every time you glance down, it could be the sun, it could be the moonlight that's going to be bouncing back right off those rays of light. I'm really, really impressed. You've got that open beating heart. 3 payments of £44.98 again. So we've also got the blue. We've got to show this.
The blue tends to be, again, the most popular colour in the palette because, again, blue watches just resonate with so many people.
Yeah, it really does. I've always fallen absolutely in love with blue watches. There's something
This is a
about
lapis colour. If you're really getting technical, it's lapis lazuli colour, which is lovely. And the Cornwall bridge there in that etched steel finish is just perfect. And you see the beating heart of the watch as well. Remember, this doesn't have batteries, automatic movement. Once it works on kinetic energy, and when you're wearing this watch, you won't need to worry about ever having to take it to the jewellers to get a battery change.
It just keeps itself going.
It just keeps going as long as you wear it.
As long as you wear it. Very impressive. So yeah, automatic watch, so £129.99. And just finally, the mocha is, there's something just so retro about this colour. I really, really love it. I mean, if you're someone who wears a lot of brown, neutral colours, maybe a nice tweed jacket, I can imagine with that. Really pretty there. Really pretty.
It's hard to think that autumn is only a few months away.
I know, isn't it? Well, honestly, before you know it'll be August, then yeah, you're right. There's very autumnal colours, actually.
Certainly.
Yeah, it is. Well, there you go. Again, 3 pence of £44.98. So 184,302. We're getting ready. We're gearing ourselves up for joining ITV1. They're watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire at the moment, Jeremy Clarkson. So we're expecting a lot of people who are joining us at about 10 to 1. So if you are tempted by any of these brands, we've got Samuel Joseph, we've got Gamages of London, we've got Swan and Edgar. And I do think whether it's for daytime wear, whether it's for evening wear, whether it's something to wear with that brand new suit, that blazer, wearing on that holiday, just being in the airport, in that cocktail bar, that garden party. There's so many occasions that I can appreciate people loving putting on these watches for those amazing events. Well, okay, we're back here, Swan and Edgar. This is the World Timer. This is what we call a show special. Now, if you're new to joining us at the Shop on TV, we quite often have show specials. That's when we have a very, very special price for the duration of the show only. Sometimes we can extend the deals for a few days afterwards, but the price on this watch, it will expire shortly after 3 a.m. Now, when I have to look back at the shows I've done with David, I do think of this one. I do think of this. This is the World Timer. We've got the blue, we've got the gorgeous grey, but I actually think the orange is something that came second in my mind when I looked at the blue. But do you know what? It is becoming more and more in the forefront of my mind. And maybe it is from a celebrity point of view. You mentioned that you see a lot of people wearing orange and brighter colours these days.
Quite honestly, when we look at the figures, the blue always outsells.
Does it?
Else,
That's interesting.
because people, when they're buying watches, tend to be conservative, and they go for what they think is more mainstream. But I think if you want to be more windswept and interesting and want a talking point, then you consider the orange as an alternative to that.
I understand.
And the Nebula Grey has also got a great story to it as well. But you've got to face the facts that when people are buying watch, that's why the biggest seller in Geneva of the watch, I won't mention, sells in its millions.
Right.
Because it's safety to have that.
Right.
And it's still safety to have a blue watch.
Right, okay.
So many people have blue watches.
Is there less risk, I suppose, perhaps? You just know it's always going to...
It just attracts people more.
Just attracts, yeah.
But this is an interesting contrast because this has got the Nebula Grey to it. And this is the watch that's associated with Swan Edgar working with what they call ambassadors. And one of them is a designer of space propulsion systems for NASA. And you can read all about it on the website. In fact, you go on the Swan Edgar website, there's a whole space theme to it.
Lots of information.
And you can see the space, the shuttle going up into the atmosphere and all sorts of things. Because this is connected with our new desire to go back into space, go to Mars, go to the moon. And of course, on the back of the watch, you do have that rendition of the moon landing, which I think is a beautiful talking point.
It is.
All this in deeply etched stainless steel. It's really quite balanced and 7 ounces, I think, in terms of weight. Solid stainless steel engineered strap, 230 millimeters. So it fits very large wrists as well, but you can size it down if you've got a smaller wrist. It's 51 millimeter in terms of case. Sapphire glass on the face, so really high quality materials being used here. Swiss supernova on the baton, so you can actually tell the time at night. And in this particular case as well, you've got a different 3-part sub-dial layout to that watch with diamond etched indices. It's a really great spec.
Yeah, it is.
And it's beautifully presented.
It's so galactic, and it's such a strong theme here. It really is. And it just captures moments of historical moments and importance in mankind, doesn't it? I've got to look at that again. It's fantastic. And this sort of thing, when people ask about your watch, they're going to see this, and you can take it off. There's such a big, bold story to these. They really are. Because this is a Swan and Edgar watch, please don't forget, whenever you buy anything from Swan and Edgar here this morning, live on Shop on TV, you're going to get, and it's a genuine leather
leather credit card holder, the most useful gift with purchase I've seen on any show, anywhere. Because, everyone's got credit cards now. They need to protect those credit cards, and this is a way of doing that.
Yes.
And of course, you can touch and go with the credit card. You don't even have to take it out of if you've got a single credit card.
For contactless.
Contactless, it's absolutely a great thing. I carry it around all the time. So
yes.
Useful thing in my wallet.
And do you know what? You might even put a gift card inside there too if you're ultra generous.
Or £20 note.
£20 note. Again, I can't remember the last time I actually had change. I've got £1 in my car for a supermarket trolley, and that's it. But I just don't need a wallet for it. This is absolutely perfect. So that's when you buy a Swan and Edgar watch. Don't forget, if you buy a Gamages of London watch, you also get that pen. But do you know what? When it comes to, let's have a look at the orange one again, actually. And this is the case they arrive in.
Yes, it's a beautiful presentation because it comes in an outer box as well. So it's a great gift. It's a sort of thing that would be ideal for your best man. It's something that you should give to your son on graduation.
Yes,
it's something that you should have if you are celebrating any particular anniversary or birthday for that matter. And it just comes in that beautiful presentation. And I just think it looks absolutely great. Just
timeless elegance, and I know that's what people love about Swan and Edgar. I mean, you got like the wood effect outer casing. It is so big. It's the entire experience I love about receiving and owning a Swan and Edgar watch. So there we go, £230, and I'm sure people will be buying this. Every time we look at this, I genuinely don't know how we could do the price. £149.99, you just get a lot of watch. Such a beautiful, bold narrative for this timepiece here. So 3 payments of £51.65, so 297,032. Really impressed. We're joining ITV1 and STV in Scotland in about 1 minute's time. So we're getting ready. We're going to be, well, I'm going to say launch, we're going to be revealing that Tourbillon watch around about 1 o'clock. You're not going to believe the price we've got on that Tourbillon. It's way better than half price compared to the Swan Edgar's own website, I hear people say, and they're absolutely right. If you want the, well, time would go for it. We've got ladies' watches. We've got something for, I would say, everyday wear, something you may well be saving for that special occasion. But if you are really into your timepieces, stay with us. Or maybe you just new. Any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Because like David said, gone are the days where people own just one watch. They build up a big collection. And we've got plenty to keep you happy here on Shop on TV after the break. Yes, a very good morning. How are you guys? Welcome to Shop on TV. You may be watching us now live on ITV1, on STV up in Scotland. It is so good to have you join us. Like I said, my name is Charlie, and we are here with a show I always look forward to. These are more than just watches. This is a celebration of timeless elegance when it comes to watches. These are luxurious timepieces, and we've actually got a piece here that represents a lot of significance in horological art. This is all about the Tourbillon watch. Now, when we looked at this a few weeks ago, I've never seen these fly out so quickly. Now, the price we've got on this, and don't forget, this is a Tourbillon watch. The price we're offering this for you today in the early hours of this Saturday morning is nothing short than mind-blowing. If you can join us at 1 a.m. in about 10 minutes' time, we're going to be revealing that price. In fact, you can actually shop ahead for it on the website. But we're going to be giving this the time it deserves at 1 a.m. Now, actually, this is a Swan and Edgar watch. You can actually buy it direct from Swan and Edgar's very own website, but I've got to give you a heads up. It's £2,000. Now, we are nowhere near that price. In fact, today we are considerably better than half price. Better than half price. The historical significance of a Tourbillon watch is something mind-blowing. They are mesmerising pieces to own, they really are. They're very, very desirable. Now, quite often a few of these go very quickly when we have these live because people have been waiting to own their Tourbillon watch. Maybe the price-wise, they've been out of their budget. But the price we've got today is just so incredible. Look, that whirlpool of colour you've got that greets you, and it is so mesmerising. But we've got various different colour options. The blue, I think, is normally the most popular. We've got the yellow, we've got the green in stock too. The orange is beautiful too. For me, I've always been naturally drawn to that blue. We've got lots of stories with that, but in the last show we did a few weeks ago, they all allocated very, very quickly indeed. Because we've been so busy recently and because we've got some brand new watches also on the show, we anticipate this being very, very busy indeed. So thanks so much. By the way, if you've got any questions on any of these watches, you may be new to timepieces. Maybe you're an expert. We'd love to hear from you. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. Please do email us in. Well, we've got lots of stories, like I said, for all these timepieces. I'm not going to be telling you about them. We are here with our resident horologist. How about that? Resident horologist. We're here with David. Good to see you, David.
Good to see you, Charlie, as well. I'm so pleased we've got those turbos. There is a catch with these turbos.
Right, go on.
We haven't got many of them.
No, we don't. There's not many of them out there at all.
No.
Quite often we've done shows where we couldn't get all the colours. I'm amazed
We have them all.
We've got them all today.
But they're like hen's teeth because they take such a long time to make.
Yeah, they do.
And last time, if you want a particular colour, I suggest you shop ahead.
Yeah, we had a lot of people who were disappointed the last show. Many of them have been waiting for the time that David and I were back live on TV. Well, it's happening now. If you know someone who loves watches, timepieces, if you're looking for birthday presents, that special milestone present, then please let us know. We have got price points for different budgets. Are we busy on the Tourbillon watch already, I just said? Yeah. We haven't even told you our price yet. You can buy it now. Just go to shopontv.co.uk. But we've got a special reveal lined up for that at 1 a.m. But before then, we're back with a firm favourite, David, here.
We are a really flagship part of the Swan Edgar range. And we're all thinking about space this year. People are going back to the moon.
Of course, yeah.
And this is all about the moon. It's about the world timer. 51mm case size, sapphire glass, very high quality materials, 316 stainless steel. As a part of this watch as well. Larger wrist sizes catered for, beautiful presentation box to it.
Yes, beautiful, isn't it?
Teletime across 24 cities in the world, a perennial favourite, and if you like a particular colour, again, we don't have many of these watches, so we advise that you shop ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
You've got the Nebula Grey, which is obviously looking at the deep space and the way
it's so galactic.
It looks like one of the Hubble telescope's special pictures there. You've got a Seiko movement in here. Now, Seiko mechanical quartz movements, they are used in the most expensive watches by other manufacturers.
I mean, we're talking very expensive watches.
We're talking about expensive watches that have that particular powerhouse in them.
Yes.
The actual movement itself by Seiko Industries, its accuracy is better than a second a day. So 20 seconds a month. The one I've got at home, I timed at 15 seconds a month.
Oh, right.
I don't pretend that's always for every watch, but if you're looking for accuracy, quartz cannot be beaten for that.
No. A Seiko watch, for a watch at that price point,
and
it's
look
really
at the reviews.
incredible.
Just look at the reviews. I mean, people who watch this show regularly will look at that particular watch and will know that. This, of course, comes with the credit card holder as well. The credit card are the most useful gift with purchase that you could possibly have.
And
First
here it
layer
is.
leather with Edgar the Bulldog thrown in on the back of that watch. Sorry, the back of that credit card holder.
You've got
just
a debossed
debossed there.
logo there, beautiful.
Leather, just screams out class. If you want that with a logo from a very great designer, you might be paying hundreds of pounds for the credit card holder alone. I think on our website it's £40 for that.
About £40. Well, there you go. I don't think I've ever known a watch show to have allocations so quickly. We have got a lot of people adding watches to your basket. Please get these savings. We don't know when we're going to be back with these. And the lineup of watches we have normally does vary too. So if you're tempted by this, do not miss out on that. I mean, these just show how much class I think you've got as a watch owner. And gone are the days where people just have one or two watches. They build up their own collection. So just to be clear, whenever you buy a Swan Edgar watch from the live show right now in the early hours of this Saturday morning, you're going to get a credit card holder. Please don't forget, if you can stay with us, we're going to be revealing that Tourbillon watch. Another Tourbillon watch has just been added to somebody's basket. Another one's just gone already. It's £2,000 on Swan Edgar's website, but not here. We'll tell you that and tell you more about that shortly. Right, we've got something that I'm going to put this in my top 3 watches on today's show. It is beautiful. The shape is just so
this
desirable.
is a tonneau shape. It's a curved shape, very hard to do. Launched last month and was incredibly well received. Because again, the quality of the materials, this is the very first time I've seen a Gamages watch which has a sapphire lens to it, a sapphire crystal to it. Now, sapphire is the hardest material for watch faces. It's 9 out of 10 on the Mohs scale. The only thing that can scratch it is diamond. So it's very resilient. It's a 3-part case in 316 stainless steel with a brushed IP rose gold finish. And on the back of that, you can see that curved design.
I love that.
French for barrel, 38mm case size, a really gorgeous thing. It's the brushed finish that makes it look so good.
Yes, it is,
and
yes.
the attention to detail inside the watch itself.
Do you know,
it was received so well last time.
You know, that brush finish, it just has so much more body to the colour. It really does. And the contrast of that brush finish to the strap is just nothing short of divine. It is a stunner. Absolute stunner. Now, because this is Gamages of London, you also get a free gift when you buy Gamages today too. And it is a pen. Now, we think when we looked on Gamages of London website, around about £90
£90
for this pen.
on the Gamages website, yeah.
And again, you haven't got to find it on the website. Whenever you order it, you can shop online, or you can give our call centre in. The number's on your screen now. You speak to somebody live when you dial the number, so they'll guide you through it. But this pen, it just cradles.
It's got a lovely weighty finish to it.
Isn't it?
Reminds me of a Swiss mountain peak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There we go. And that's the box it arrives into. So that just automatically arrives to your door when you buy a Gamages of London watch. I'm absolutely, utterly in love with that. I really am. You're saving £200 if you could go with this. Blue is already the most popular. We're going to have a busy show. Any questions, please do keep them coming in. If it's a gift for you, if it's a thank you present to someone who's pulled you through a difficult time.
Don't you love that red?
Yeah, I do.
Don't you think that's such a beautiful deep of Marillion brand? And look at the way that it's finished inside that. Diamond etched indices, but if you're looking inside that watch, you can see the light catching it. Sapphire glass. At this price point, to get sapphire glass is quite phenomenal.
Yes, sapphire glass. I didn't realise it was that strong. I knew it was strong.
Yeah.
But wow. So there we go. So you've got that durability there. It's going to last and last and last. But it's that curvature. It just fits effortlessly on your wrist. It feels like it's part of you. When it becomes your morning ritual to put this watch on your wrist, on that way to work, on that commute, or maybe to go on a holiday when you wake up in the hotel room, you're going to love every single moment of that. You're bound to. Please don't forget you're saving a massive £200 if you can go for that. Gamages of London, it's limited edition. It's the Lancaster Edmund mechanical watch. By the way, you'd expect a 2-year, a 3-year warranty. Maybe you think, oh, do you have to pay for one more? No. By default, it comes with a 5-year warranty. I mean, you cannot argue with that. I'm really, really impressed. So once again, and I'm sure people will be buying this for it now because of the spec, £369.99. Please don't wait for that price to change. Get it now. It's £169.99. Well done. Lots of people are starting to check out. Okay, now we've been waiting. We've actually been live since midnight on our very own Freeview channel. We're also live on YouTube. But we joined ITV1 about 10 minutes ago, just after Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Thanks so much for staying with us. When it comes to Tourbillon watches, there are people out there who dream of owning one, but then they see the price. Now, this exact watch I've got on my wrist now, if you go to Swan Edgar's very own website, well, the price is quite eye-watering. I think it's fair. I think it's fair for a Tourbillon watch. We're going to explain why Tourbillons are so desirable with David very shortly. So that is £2,000 on Swan Edgar's own website. Shall we finally reveal the price we're offering you today in the early hours of this Saturday morning? Are we ready? Well, it's nowhere near half price. It's better, way better than half price. My friends, it's reduced from £2,000, well, £1,999 to £899.99. I am absolutely blown away we've managed to get this back. If you want a Tourbillon watch for that price, add it to your basket and start checking out. We've got 5 different colour options for you. It's 3 payments of £302 and £31. The blue option, by the way, can we still show it quickly, Fraser? Right, well, I need to show you the blue quickly. All of the stock for the blue has already been allocated.
That doesn't mean it's gone, though, does it?
Doesn't mean it's gone.
No.
It's in your basket, but to have all of them be added to a basket already is really, really, I haven't known it to go that quickly before. It's not yours until you check out though. Please don't, some online stores, when you add it to your basket, it's reserved. That's not the case here. You need to add it to your basket, then you must check out, and then it's yours, and then you'll have it in a few days' time. But all of the blue has been added to your basket. That is the most urgent. We did have a lot of people miss out on the last show. I think most all of them are pretty much gone by about 1:30 in the morning. I think it's going to be quicker than that today. Wow, 3 payments of £302.31. So that's the blue. We can't tease on that much from that one for
But
much
I think
longer.
there are colour choices here, and every show is different in terms of which colour becomes the sellout.
Yes, it's
to
interesting
start
now,
with.
isn't it?
But also, these tourbillons are incredible works of art. 322 parts and 19 jewels. And it's Breguet in Switzerland that originally invented this in 1805. But this watch is way beyond his pay grade because
Right.
it is a flying tourbillon. It's an incredibly hard thing to execute. And it took 6 months of development to get this watch to the state it's in today. They're made in very rare quantities, and everything about it is absolutely first class. So you're talking about 42 millimeter case size, sapphire glass case on the front, and the magic of the tourbillon is the movement of everything moving through 360 degrees every minute to negate gravity. And that is what Breguet did.
And so it's a rotating
So rotating
cage.
through 360 degrees every minute was negating the force of gravity in a pocket watch, is what they actually have. Now tourbillons, and anyone buying this watch will know their stuff, they really will. But for those of you that it's the first time you've seen a tourbillon, learn about tourbillons because they are something that people hanker for in watch collecting circles, but very often can't afford because they are eye-wateringly expensive.
Well, this is £2,000 on, and it's like for like, exactly the same watch. If you were to buy it direct through Swan Edgar, literally now £2,000. I'm sure people, that's still good for a tourbillon watch, but look, we get through stock very fast. It's a numbers thing, which is why we can offer these amazing, amazing savings. I think most of the stock has pretty much been allocated, so it is now, it's all allocated. Right, it's the first people to check out now. We don't have hundreds of these, nowhere near
They're made in such small quantities, Charlie.
because they take so long to make. Yeah.
And the colour, I mean, this was a new colour last year, and it's burnt sienna, and it is so special because it's that infinity dial that catches the light. It's the way that the 316 stainless steel is sculpted out of a block of stainless steel. It is the way that those blue screws and the 19 jewels and the 42-hour power reserve come together. And we haven't even yet seen the back of the watch,
No,
Charlie.
no, we haven't done that. Honestly, right. I would like to say we've been building up for that, but I thought we might have to move on. But no, right, we'll quickly show you the back. So when people, which colour haven't we seen? I haven't seen the yellow, I don't think, properly.
We've seen the yellow.
Oh, we have seen the, right.
Right.
Right, let's go for this one.
Let's have a look at the green.
The green, it's more a turquoise, but we keep the colours simple because I'm aware it's late at night in terms of the description. Right, so this is the green, folks. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Now, when I spin this round, people check out.
Now, before you click on the blue, think about the green as well, because it is a bluey green.
Yes.
You know, and it's actually space green. And that's the back of the watch. Not a single straight line there, folks. It's all curvature. Beautiful.
I can't
Should be
get
on your
over
screensaver, that one.
It is an absolute thing of beauty. And do you know what? People love tourbillon watches because it represents so much historical significance when it comes to the craftsmanship, the mechanical aspect of a tourbillon watch. But it's a symbol of horological art that you've got right here. This is not just a watch. This is even more, I would say, than a luxury timepiece. It represents so much importance in craftsmanship of watchmaking. It really, really does. And that's why people do spend £1,999.99. Oh, sorry, £1,099. I'm really, really impressed. You're saving so much money, way better than half price. Not based on our price, off Swan Edgar's own price. Once again, if you've just joined us, this watch, if you're to buy direct with Swan Edgar, it's £2,000. It's now £899.99. Now, folks, you can spread that cost interest-free. So all it is today is £302.31. That's your first payment of three. What's the delivery time like on this, David, give or take?
They're all ready to go.
Right,
so
fantastic.
You'll get them within a week.
Right.
Right. So these are, but there are only very few of them, of course, and you've got to be quick if you actually
You've
want
got
to
to be
get hold of
quick. And once again, we struggle to keep up with the demand of tourbillon watches because they do take a long time.
And the presentation of this watch is first class. It comes in an outer box, inner box.
Yes.
It comes with a spare strap as well.
Should we show you that?
It
Shall I show
also
you the
has
box?
that easy deployment back to it as well.
Right.
So the
I
box
love
is in
this.
this kind of carbon fibre-esque finish to it.
There we go.
And you know, imagine receiving this as a gift.
Yes, yes.
It's a special birthday, it's a special occasion. It might be you've got a new job. It might be just feeling like wanting to treat yourself. It might be that your dad is retiring and you want to give him something really special.
Yeah.
It is the top of a collection to have a tourbillon. And tourbillons are such great talking points as well. It's not a watch you wear every day. It's a watch that comes out on special occasions. And in terms of tourbillons around the world, I've yet to see a tourbillon that's quite as elegantly presented and designed. Many of them are over-designed.
Do you think?
This is minimalist.
Yeah, a bit over the top. Yeah, it's enough as it is.
It's enough as it is.
Yes, it is, and it always will be. You know what? I just love the colours there. You're just greeted with this mesmerising whirlpool of colour, and when you look down to see the time on your wrist, as you just flick your wrist, you're going to be looking at that spiralling colour, those rays of colour spiralling across that face. And whether it's the reflection of the sunlight, the moonlight in the evening when you've got maybe a glass of something in your hand, it is just beautiful. It honestly almost puts me into a trance. It's that beautiful. There's just a depth to it that people utterly fall in love with. So £899.99. You're saving a lot of money, and that is the presentation box. Don't forget, you do get the credit card holder, genuine leather credit card holder, when you order a Swan and Edgar watch. Which one? The yellow one. Should we do that? Right, here we go. Once again, with whichever colour you choose, you do get the open back there too. So you can still see all of that engineering, the mastery of watchmaking. There you go. If I turn it back round. The yellow is beautiful.
So that's a tiger's eye.
Tiger's eye.
Finish to it. Really stunning and special. We're talking about celebrity watches before. Again, if you want to kind of stand out for the crowd, this is a watch that you're very rarely going to see anyone else wear.
I think so.
Ever.
That is going to be very individual, I would say. Do you know, there's something about that colour. It just pops. It just pops, doesn't it? It shows how bold someone's personality is, I would say, and someone's that are not shy to have that pop of colour on their wrist. And if that's you, then check out your baskets. Absolutely check out. Get that saving. So 561731. We need to move on very, very shortly. We're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets. Please don't forget, if you were to go direct to Swan & Edgar's very own website, yes, you will see the colours, but have you seen that price? £2,000. Don't get me wrong, it's a good price. In fact, our usual price is only £1 less than that. But today, live on ITV1, on STV in Scotland, wherever you're watching from, maybe watching us on our YouTube channel, but to our ITV1 and STV viewers, a very, very warm welcome. I'm aware it's late at night. If you do go to the website, the easiest way to shop is shopontv.co.uk. Just click live deals, scroll down, you'll see all the watches there. What you can do is just type in the item number. In fact, let's show you the website, because you may be one of our brand new viewers. Hello, we have new viewers every single day. So that's shopontv.co.uk. The button there with the microphone, live deals, just click that and then scroll down. And it's an easy way to shop ahead and see all of the amazing deals. We've got brand new watches we've never shown before on Shop on TV. We're here live until 3 a.m, but stock levels do vary. It feels like we may be getting sellouts very, very soon, especially on certain colours. So if you're tempted by, if you've got any questions, by the way, whilst we've got David here live on air, we'd love to hear from you. It's easy to get in touch. Just email us. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you. If you prefer to speak to someone live, then yes, you can give our call centre a ring. It's 03333 241 241. We'd love to hear from you. Right then, Where do we start with this one then, David?
So this again was shown for the first time last month, and it is a Panda Eye watch. Those of you who love to collect these things, people will think you spent thousands of pounds if it's, you know, that sort of design of watch, but no, not tonight. 149.99, it's a fabulous deal. 43mm case size with a mineral glass, scratch resistant mineral glass, a beautiful insert bezel, and that ivory white dial to the watch. It has that Seiko Industries movement with the accuracy we talked about before, which is better than a second today in terms of its error rate. With average use, it's going to have a battery life of 3 years. Beautifully finished with first layer leather strapped to it, and you're getting the pen as well included in the price.
All include that just arrives with your order. In fact, the pen on Gamages of London's website is around £90. So to get that as a gift at no extra charge is brilliant. People are already adding this into your basket too. Well, folks, you must start checking out. If everyone's to check out now the Tourbillon watches, I think that's probably it. So it is the first few people to click that checkout button with the Tourbillons and all the watches for that matter, because we do have low numbers on some of these designs. So when it comes to this, £149.99, saving £200 again. We've got different colour options. We've got two different options for you. Same item number. It's a drop-down menu on the website. You just select the colour, add to your basket, and then just check out. And you'll have these in a few days' time. This has grown on me, this colour, you know.
That vermilion colour is so classic.
Yeah. Oh, isn't it?
It's the way that the light bounces out of that watch. 43mm case size, 12.5mm deep. A beautifully etched dial around the tachymeter around the side of the watch. Bold pushers. If you give it a push, Charlie, let's just see.
It'd be my pleasure. Here we go.
And then this is the joy of the mechanical quartz movement coming into action there. 4 beats a second. Invented originally by the Swiss, but perfected by the Japanese. Seiko are the leaders in producing this high-end quality movement.
It gives people a seal of approval, that, doesn't it?
So you've got that ability to take the time. Your tachymeter, time over distance, everyone knows what that's all about as well. But this is a watch from Gamages that's made in limited numbers.
Right.
And when it's gone, it's gone. The design won't be repeated. So you are truly getting a limited edition timepiece.
Well and truly limited edition. And you know, and you can say that when you're gifting it to someone. And we do have price points for various different budgets. I do think we got styles for different times of the year, different personalities. Different events, different occasions too. So there we have it. It's £149.99. Is it Faustus? Pronounced Faustus?
What's that?
The limited edition.
The Faustus.
Faustus.
You heard of the Faustian Pact with the devil?
Ah, right.
24 hours, 24 days. Sorry, 24 years on Earth, and then you go to hell.
Right. Wow. Keep it light.
William Marlowe wrote the play or the book about Faustus. And now everything has a historic history to it. Faustus. Faustian Pact with the devil.
Well, there we go. And that reminds me that the watch we got on today's show, they've got such a strong narrative. The theme we have, they're honestly way more than just timepieces. I'm fascinated by it. By the way, we're just going to show you the website first because we've got a few stock updates for you. Because just in case someone's on the phone lines. The World Timer, by the way, normally... I think we've had on most shows I've had the pleasure of working with David on. The blue is fully allocated. Well done. All those stocks been allocated to your baskets. Not sold out yet, but it's heading that way. The grey, yeah, they're there. But they're close behind. They're close behind the blue. Sometimes one overtakes the other for the duration of the show. Who knows? Right. Is it this colour of all the tourbillons? Right. The blue's been completely allocated, all the stock's in basket. The green and the orange, all the stock is now in your baskets. So I would recommend you checking out your baskets. If you're on the phone lines, hang on in there. Another one's just checked out. My word, we are busy. Another one's just checked out. If you are on the phone lines, hang on in there. There may be a bit of a wait because we've got a rush of people on the phones. We will get to you. We will get to you. But if you're in line, good on you. But the quickest way to order is on the website, shopontv.co.uk. My word. Now, the blue is now limited stock. I'm not going to lie. There's not 100 left. There's one left to go. We may not be able to see that again, actually, but there we go, the Lancaster. I wish we had more of that. I really wish we had more. One left. That's going to go, I reckon, by the time
But do check out the Armada as well.
The Armada,
If you
another
like
brand
that
new
design,
watch.
yes.
Yes. The Armada, I don't know where to start with that. If you like that shape, you'll love the Armada too. But people are multi-buying, I'm sure there will be. Okay, now, this is something that's brand new. This is the Barkston here. We've got two different colour options. There's something quite fresh about this design.
Very fresh. And I think what it is the insert around the bezel is actually aluminium, which is unusual to see that material being used. So, everyone talks about ceramic bezels, but this aluminium is really quite retro and quite lovely. And it's that kind of ice blue finish to it that actually really makes it pop. 43mm case size, 12.5mm deep with that first layer leather. Seiko quartz movement inside that watch, which actually makes it, we can give it a push again if you want to make it so actually working really perfectly. And brand new tonight.
Oh, well, and when I look at that strap, it really is special. And the price, well, have a look at that saving on the screen. Do you agree that is a really good saving? This feels to be like a special launch price. That's what it feels like to me.
Well, it's less than half price, isn't it, Charlie?
Way better than half price. You're saving £200. More people have just checked out, guys. Well done and thank you. You've got genuine savings here. Genuine savings here. I'm really, really impressed. We're here live until 3 a.m. I tell you what, we have no idea what we're going to be finishing up with. The last hour, who knows, is whatever stock we've got left. But this is the other option we've got here. I mean, do you have a preference here, Dave, with the stock? I mean, it's a personal choice.
I think it really depends on what you're actually looking for here, because this reminds me so much of a sports car cockpit.
Yes.
And the way that it's actually designed. And if you do like your Jaguars or your Ferraris or your Lamborghinis or whatever, this goes so well with, as your
sporty.
Sporty.
Yeah. I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The blue, by the way, I've just been told by my producer, half of the stock has gone. Half of it's already gone.
And this was new tonight.
And this was first time we've ever seen this live on ITV1, on STV. Wow, what a day. What a morning this is. If you joined us on the early hours Saturday morning, thank you so much. Stay with us. We've got lots more stories, lots and lots more designs we're going to go through. So that is the blue. I think I'm drawn to that one now, You just can't beat the classic gold colour with the black, I don't think.
No, I mean, rose gold is so in right now, and originally designed by Fabergé in the 19th century and reprised after the war. Rose gold was so warm, so inviting.
It's very desirable.
It cheered people up.
It is. There is a warmth to it, isn't there? There's a magic to rose gold. I can't put my finger on it. By the way, you see it comes with a pen on the bottom of your screen. Here's the pen. And we believe, based on Gamages of London's website, it's worth about £90, this. And it comes in the fancy case. It's got a lovely weight to it, that pen. It arrives with your Gamages of London watch. You haven't got to find it on the website or add it in. It will just arrive with your watch. So you're going to have two presents to give people. And the presentation is lovely normally with Gamages of London too. There we have it, folks. One of the brand new watches we've got today. That is the Barkston. Once again, that blue, half of the stock has gone. Now, the next one, This
is the star of the show in my view, but of course I'm biased. When I got this into my hand yesterday, I was so impressed by the finish of this watch. That dial, blood, sweat and tears on that dial to get that dial right. Starry Night on steroids.
Yes, it is.
38mm case size, high quality materials, 316 stainless steel and sapphire glass. The only thing that can scratch that is diamond. Tonneau shape. I love that design.
Oh, you want that on your wrist, don't you?
Yeah.
You want people to see that watch. Do you know, when it becomes part of your morning ritual, putting your watch on, that's going to be a pleasurable moment. You're bound to love it. Absolutely love it. Do you want? Let's take it off here because once again the presentation box is stunning, but that curvature, it's so comfortable too.
It's a brushed stainless steel IP treated finish, 316 stainless steel, of course. beautifully deep on the wrist. It's so fashionable. 3-part case, so that is a 3-part case with that curved sapphire glass on it. Mars, the moon, the Earth, a nod to space as well.
Yes.
Diamond etched indices. The quality of this is just, it's £360 any day of the week.
Yes.
And it's coming with a Gamages pen as well.
Yeah.
And as I said, when these sell out, they will sell out and not be repeated.
Oh,
So
really?
If you like this design.
So once they're gone...
Once they're gone, they're gone.
Really? I got a
This
bit
is
sad then.
Yeah, it's a limited edition timepiece, and it's the first time. I only had this yet. I got it home yesterday. This is the first time I've ever
That's
seen
how
this watch.
new it is.
The Armada. It's gorgeous.
do you know
Look at
what?
the starry night on that. It's just such a talking point.
It is, and you know, I know people love the World Timer. I know people love the Lancaster. This is, in terms of colour, in terms of style, it's a marriage between those in my eyes, because I love the galactic look on the back. I love the shape of the Lancaster. And do you know what? But go for this. Go for the Armada. I think it's got, personally, some highlights of other timepieces in one watch. I really love this. I do. And do you know what? If I hold it still, you can. If I just, whether it's the sunlight or the moonlight or that street light, wherever you are, I'm going to hold it really still. It just looks so beautiful. It absolutely dances with sparkle. And you can see it right there. Dances with sparkle. It's like, you know, when you look up and the stars and it's just crystal clear night. There's not a cloud in the sky. It looks like you can just see forever. You can just get lost into looking deep into this watch.
Well, it's a multi-layered dial to it. The face of that watch, that was what caused the blood, sweat and tears to create this watch. 6 months in development, and to see it tonight, it's the only second time I've seen a Gamages watch with a sapphire glass finish to it as well.
For that price as well.
For that price. I mean, they've really pushed the
glass.
boat out here to get that watch here. Exclusively tonight on Shop on TV, you can get that watch at a price which is really unbelievably
I mean, you
low.
might wear it daily based on the fact it's sapphire, so very, very hard wearing.
Yes.
And for that price, you may wear this daily. Who knows? This could be your
It's
work
definitely
watch.
a daily watch.
Yeah.
But I think it comes to life at night.
Oh, it does. It really doesn't. That honestly, that shine, that starry night background. It's so galactic. It really is a thing of beauty. And the team and I, we could not wait for this show because, again, this brand new today. You're going to be among one of the first Shop on TV customers to get that if you check out your baskets now. And once again, you're going to have it in a few days. Here's the full lineup. Oh, we've had a first sellout. Is it the Lancaster? Yeah. Well done if you got the blue. Yeah. This normally happens. Normally about half an hour into the show, we start getting quite a few sellouts. So the blue, sorry, is the red gone as well? It's hanging in there. Oh, it's hanging in there. If you're quick, you may just get a red. Technically, right. Now, we knew the stock was low here. Technically, it is sold out in the red. In fact, I was just going to show that to you live. That was good timing because I was just about to show you that. We don't want to tease if someone can't buy it. But I tell you what, if you do like that design, if you're quick, you may still get the gold. Technically, it's sold out. It depends who checks out their baskets, folks. Thank you so much. We're really, really busy. You're just getting really good savings. You're just getting gorgeous, gorgeous, luxurious timepieces here. So the gold, it's a very bold statement, this. I can imagine this with a blue
certainly.
dress.
I mean, for night time, I mean, those summer parties, this is the thing you should be wearing for the summer party, don't you think?
Oh, totally.
And remember, you're getting the Gamages pen with this as well, which is £90 of value.
£90 on their own website.
The two together, add it and look at the savings here. This is the bargain of the night.
Really impressive.
But be quick if you want the gold.
Yes, be quick if you want the gold. Red's pretty much gone. The gold, I reckon, now we've seen it live, it's normally the case where people...
and that is a genuine diamond at 12 o'clock, folks. So if you've always promised the lady a diamond, there it is. It's not the largest diamond.
No, but it's still a genuine diamond.
It's a genuine diamond.
Yeah, it's
mineral glass as well.
99 pence.
Comes beautifully boxed, octagonal shape, 38 millimeters case. And that, I love the kind of the panache of that gold. It just is so fashionable.
Isn't it? It just screams personality, doesn't it? I love it. I can imagine that, Yeah, maybe a garden party, maybe a birthday, even a wedding, you know, with a lovely, maybe a blue dress, a turquoise coloured dress, maybe a lovely jacket, a blazer, and that is just singing on someone's wrist. Do you know, that is the right price, isn't it? For a genuine diamond. That's really, for £99.99. I honestly do think that would still be busy at the usual price, folks. I do. So £493. Sorry, 493,755. I read the wrong number then. Forgive me, I've got numbers everywhere. So the item number is 493,755. The price you pay is £99.99. Don't forget, you can spread that cost interest-free using PayPal, paying free. So if that helps, then go for it. Okay, it's always a bit of a showcase when we have the Tourbillon watch. This is a symbol of horological art. The historical significance in a Tourbillon watch is really quite incredible. The story that's behind this, it is an absolute work of genius. And when you look at the usual price, you'll know how they are still desirable. People are prepared to pay silly money, a lot of money for a Tourbillon watch. Now, our usual price, just a quick one here, is actually very competitive. In fact, on Swan Edgar's very own website is £2,000. We're £1 less, that's our usual price. But please look at our price for this show. Now, it's a show special. We can't leave this price on the website for days, months, years to come. We can't. In fact, shortly after the show, so in a little under over an hour and a half, the price will expire. So if you were to, let's say, go to bed, wake up at 9, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, if you went on the website, you will see this on shopontv.co.uk for £1,999. Personally, I think they're all going to sell out by then. But if you're buying this now, you're going to save a serious amount of money. £899.99 is such a bargain. What is the significance, would you say, from a historical point of view with the Tourbillon watch?
So Breguet himself is considered the father of modern watchmaking. And he was watchmaker to Marie Antoinette, he was watchmaker to Napoleon, and he was watchmaker to George III. George III actually ordered a tourbillon, but didn't live to receive it because it took so long to make it. And of course, tourbillon is French for whirlwind, but because George III was British, he wanted, well, he's actually German, wasn't he? But British speaking, I guess. He wanted everything to be written in English, so he put whirlwind on the side of the watch.
Oh, right.
But tourbillon, when Breguet invented it, he was thinking of the solar system and the movement of the Earth around the sun. And when you're looking at the rotation of the movement through and going 360 degrees every minute, which is Breguet's pinnacle of achievement, that's what Breguet was referring to when he created it. It was something that they thought was impossible to do, and is still the top level of exam for a watchmaker to actually make a tourbillon. Tourbillons are incredibly difficult. Alfred Hellwig actually perfected this flying tourbillon in the early 20th century, and he was a German watchmaker. And in terms of tourbillons, 322 parts, 19 jewels, and 30 watchmakers collaborating to make a single watch. It is something of a joy to behold, but it's the elegance of the design of the Swan Edgar Tourbillon that stands well above anything else we've seen.
It's just not too over the top. You said a lot of tourbillon watches can be a bit unnecessarily over the top,
yes.
can they? This is
elegance personified.
Timeless.
And even the profile of the watch, it's like it's sculpted out of stainless steel in the same way that David was sculpted by Michelangelo out of marble. It's just got a panache and beauty to it.
It does.
It's almost like a Henry Moore sculpture on your wrist.
Yeah, it is. It is absolutely divine. Each and every colour. That's the green I've got on my wrist. It's more of a turquoise, isn't it? We keep the colours, the names simple on the website to make it easy to check out and select your own. So blue is gone. Well done, I've got the blue. Green, it's about to go that way too. The green, I reckon that one's going to be next year, because if you like the blue, I think people like the green too. I won't be surprised if people are multi-buying a lot of the watches on the show. So the green will be next, we think. and then the red's following behind. Yeah, well, okay, we might need, right, do you know what, we need to move on. We're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets with the Tourbillon watch. I just can't stop staring at that, I really can't. Now, we've got various different new watches on the show. We've got another brand new one here too. This is from Gamages. This is the Ladies Amour Diamond Watch. This is so New York. This is so Paris. It is just the colours.
It is Audrey Hepburn on stilts.
Isn't it? Yes.
And if you're looking for a gift for any of your special friends out there, this is the gift of the night, because it is the bargain of the night. You're getting this, and you're getting the pen, and you're getting that for $99.99 plus postage and packaging.
So the pen is around £90 on Gamages' own website. So to get a watch, well, a £249.99 watch for just under £100 is, with that pen as a gift, that is a bargain. If this is for that special person in your life, is for your other half, or might be watching, buying yourself a treat, who knows. Maybe you're going to go on holiday. John, maybe you've got that holiday lined up and you're going to surprise her with this at the airport the first night in the hotel.
And it's a Swiss quartz movement,
right?
So we're not mucking around here. It's mineral glass. It's coming in a beautiful presentation box. It's octagonal in shape. You can say this is a symbol of renewal itself. And let's face it, how many times have you seen that colour on it? You haven't.
No,
because that's what Gamages do so well. They come out with colours that are, I won't say unique, but they're striking and unusual.
I know what it reminds me of to a degree, and that is obviously very desirable. For me, I mean, we've got different colours for different times of the year. I mean, if you are going for one now, this is, I mean, look, you can wear it each and every day of the year if you want, but I definitely think very summer, very holiday, very spring. It is beautiful. And actually, on that note, under the same item number of the Amour, you've got two different colour options, okay? So which one are you going for? Which is going to look great on your other half's wrist? So, this green, so they're more than just green, aren't they, for example?
It's an emerald green, isn't
Emerald
it?
green.
It's the Emerald Isle. Again, if you've got any connections to Ireland, you've got to have this.
Oh,
it's
yes.
got to be on your wrist.
And the colour on the watch face, it's like marble.
It's not one colour, is it?
No, it's layered.
It's onyx, isn't it?
Yes,
it
yes.
Really is like, it looks like a beautiful dark onyx colour. First layer leather strap.
Yeah.
And all of this coming at that price, it's just amazing. Genuine leather, look at that. Gamages embossed on the back. Beautiful. Limited edition. When it's gone, it's gone. As we saw from the other watch, they just sell through, and gone.
Do you know what? So once it's gone, we're never going to see that again.
We're not going to see that design again.
Right, there we go. And the colour, you've just got that pearlescence, that lustre to it. And it does look like an expensive watch, honestly. If people ask, how much did you pay for that, if you don't mind me asking? They will not expect you to say £99.99. They would assume it would be a few hundred. Well, do dial the number if you'd like to order yours. It's 03333 241 241. It's not an automated service. You speak to a human being live, and they'll make sure you got the exact watch you want delivered to your door. But if you can go to the website, you'll find it's the quickest way. It's shopontv.co.uk. You'll see the full lineup of watches. There's some we haven't seen properly yet. If you've just joined us and you think, oh, I've missed one, I'm not sure which one I want, but I want to take advantage of the deals, then yes, do go to that website. I'm really, really impressed. Do you know what? We're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets because we are super busy. We've got people allocating all over the place. We've had a lot of people check out that Tourbillon watch. It's not every day I sit here on TV and say, you're going to save well over £1,000 if you go for that Tourbillon watch. Let's remind you how you can buy that. It's very easy, especially if you're new to shopping with us at Shop on TV.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV. At Shop on TV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1, ITVX and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at Shop on TV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
It's a very warm welcome back. We are live here on ITV1 and STV. Do you know, if you have any questions about how to order anything on these timepieces, anything at all about watches generally, please do email us in. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. Whilst we've got David here in person, it'd be great to hear from you. We knew we'd be busy because we've got the Tourbillon back at a show special price. That goes up shortly afterwards. We've got the blue's gone. That's sold out. Well done. Green might be next. We have got brand new designs, brand new watches on the show too. So we are absolutely spoiled. Right, okay, let's have a look at this one. Now, when it comes to prices here, again, £200 off. But let's talk about the spec here, shall we, David? Why would you be loving
inside
this?
The first thing I said, it has a rotating bezel, which I always think is a lovely idea, to be able to rotate that bezel, 60-click bezel. 43mm case size with a Seiko quartz, mechanical quartz movement. Not your ordinary quartz, it's mechanical quartz. That is different, that is an upgrade. This price is quite phenomenal. Mineral glass on the face of the watch. An unusual 3 subdials to it as well, with a 24-hour timer on the left-hand side. First layer leather strap. Accuracy of this watch is phenomenal. It's less than a second a day in terms of its error rate. With normal use, you can expect 3 years before you have to change the battery. And it's really, because it's unusual, because there won't be many of these ever made. So if you're getting this watch, you're buying a limited edition timepiece.
Limited edition. That's always exciting, isn't it? And we've got 2 different colour options for you. I do like them both. There's something about this gold. It is a beautiful, beautiful colour. Beautiful indeed. And do you know what, that the watch face it's not just a solid flat colour. You've got these inner rings that just complete the circles, and they're repeated. Those subdials, the layout's actually quite unique.
It is unusual. It is a Seiko movement. As I say, it's a VK. I think it's a 67. You can look them up on the website to understand the background of these watches. But they're robust. They're almost tank-like in design. In fact, Major Owen Wynne, this is in honour of, was a First World War general who fought in Flanders. And Gamages are just paying a little bit of homage to him there in making a watch that is, I wouldn't say bulletproof, but it's got a 5-year warranty to it. It's coming with the pen as well. At that price, quite a great design. If you like the way that watch presents, then it's a nice thing to have on your wrist.
It totally is. And do you know, when you rotate this, you can just hear that click. And it's at this moment where I'm reminded of the incredible craftsmanship of Gamages for London, and people admire them for that. They really, really do. It's just an absolute joy to experience. It's so smooth. Every click feels so confident. Do you know what I mean? This is the engineering's magnificent.
Can you just show how the stopwatch function works, Charley?
Yes. So there we go.
So there you can see it's ticking there at 4 beats a second. That is the joy of mechanical timepieces in a quartz format, originally conceived by the Swiss, but perfected by Seiko Industries, who are the industry leader in these high quality movements, which you'll see in watches costing many times this price as well. It's just because it's got that 5-year warranty to it as well. And if you press it again, it will stop and then if you press the bottom button, it will fly back. The bottom button.
Oh, sorry, beg your pardon.
Go back. And there it flies back instantly, instant flyback.
So I can do that better here. Yeah,
It's a great talking point as well. But those people who know their watches will know that this is no ordinary quartz watch. This is a mechanical quartz movement from Seiko Industries.
And there you go.
Look at that.
It's
instant
so
flyback.
responsive.
It would break a watch of lower quality.
It is. It's lovely. It is an absolute joy. Is that one for you? Grab it. £349.99, lowered by £200. It's £149.99. We love Gamages of London. It is just timeless elegance, and I can say that for all of the watches. The next one we got, it's got so much character, this.
It's what watch speaks to you, really. That's why there's such a great range of watches on the show. And this one's got that retro telly kind of sub-dial look about it as well.
That's what it
this
does
is
for
the
me.
Ashford. It's named after a country house in Kent, Ashford House. When you're looking at this, remember that I said that these are limited in numbers. When they're gone, they're gone.
Well, I think it could sell out today.
We do not have, and we showed this last time, it was very, very popular, and we just have a few left.
Right, there we go. A few indeed. In fact, actually, this is currently one of the most popular watches. So if you fancy this is the Ashford, saving, again, £200. We've got very, very low stock levels of this now. You're right, it's that it's that sub-dial. It's that retro television look, isn't it? A classic car dashboard look.
It certainly is unusual, and I love, if you like those colours, it goes so well.
I'm so impressed. It's just got a voice to it, that watch. There's so much going on, but it's not over the top.
And if you like more of the look of a British sports car, then this has got that look to it. Definitely black and white with the red accents to it. Again, the Seiko quartz movement there. You've got a small 60-second hand at 6 o'clock, and you've got a 24 hours at 3 o'clock, so that's 24-hour clock at 3 o'clock, and a 60-minute timer at 9 o'clock. So you've got all those features and all those complications going on, and the sweep of the mechanical quartz movement there coming to life. The bezel I like because of the colour differences there between the black and the red, really working with with the Arabic numerals around the side of the watch. 43mm case size, 12.5mm deep, first layer leather.
Joe, I just think when you're in that meeting, when you're driving your car, when you're putting on that suit jacket, that it is just a stunner. It's an absolute stunner. Do you agree at home? Do you think that looks like it should be a lot more than £149.99? Because it actually is. Do you think, honestly, I think that looks more than £349.99 usual price. People will be bowled over when they hear how much you got it for. You never have to tell them. But is it going to be someone's birthday coming up soon? Who have you got in the family or friend? Whose birthday is it? Maybe it's a close friend, maybe going to be chipping in, who knows? But 3 payments of £51.65, and that includes your postage. So all you spend today is £51.65, and that's it. It'll be arriving to your door in a few days. In a month's time, second payment. Month after that, your third and final payment. We really do have, genuinely folks, we have low stock levels on the Ashford, so I would not hang around on that. Okay, we've also got more from Swan Edgar, the Tourbillon watch. This is I tell you what, it's normally one of our highlights when David's on air with us. This is a show special, and I'll tell you why. Normally £1,999. On Swan Edgar's very own website, it's £2,000. The exact same watch, like for like, £2,000, which is why we're very busy, because all you spend today is £899.99. You can spread that interest-free using PayPal. You do need to be quick on this. And it feels like when we do this show, there's a lot of people who've been waiting for a tourbillon. They've been waiting for that watch, but maybe it's without their budget, but they want to own a tourbillon. And you can do for just under £900. I'm blown away. By the way, you get 5-year warranty on the Tourbillon. You get a 5-year warranty on this too. This is the world timer. We've had this on a few times with David. Now the blue is fully allocated. In other words, all of the stock is in your baskets on the blue. We've got the grey, and we've also got this one, the orange. And David made a good point. A lot of celebrities, when you see them on catwalks and so on, awards, you do see a pop of colour. So if you're the person who wants that pop, that energetic feel you get from the orange, then go for that. That is the blue. That has gone. Well done if you got the blue. But you do need to check out your baskets. Please don't forget, it's not yours until you check out, because on some websites, when you add something to your basket, it's reserved. It doesn't work like that here, because it's a numbers thing. Because we're a live shopping channel, we get through a lot of stock very, very quickly, especially because we're on ITV1 and STV. So it's not yours until you check out. And when we get very low on stock and people have it sitting in their basket, someone can take theirs. Please don't wait for that to happen. It did happen the last time we were on air. So with the watches. So do get it checked out. It feels like it could be the case again. Right, we're back here with Samuel Joseph. I don't know what it is. The first thing that grabs my attention is the Roman numerals. And okay, we see that a lot on watches, but it's the size, it's the presence.
And it's also the fact this is the only automatic watch on the show.
Right, there you go.
There you have a 210-part, 20-jewel movement with an open heart beating magnificently there. With that sunburst finish to it, with the 2 subdials telling you the day and the date. Roman numerals, as you say, and the little thing about the 3, with the 4 there, the 4 strokes of 4, this was because watchmakers are incredibly superstitious. Right. And the alternative way of doing that would be IV for 4, which would be, 5 less 1 would be IV. But that was considered to be disrespectful to the gods, because IV is short for Jove.
Oh, really?
By Jove, of course, one of the Roman gods. So they've been very careful not to do that, and they have the 4 strokes.
That is fascinating.
And that's one of the little things in the horological world that we talk about when we're designing watches. This is a 45mm case size watch. It has recessed pushers, so it's incredibly smooth and elegant, and also with that stirrup-like finish around the lugs. Mineral glass on the face of the watch, a really great opportunity to celebrate John Harwood, who invented the watch in Bolton, in fact invented automatic movements 101 years ago. It turned around the watch, Charlie, you can see the exhibition back to the watch as well.
There you go.
And there you see the rotor arm, which is what's powering the watch. So that is spinning when you're wearing the watch.
So as you move.
And the kinetic energy tightens up the mainspring. And what Harwood did was develop it so that it didn't over tighten. That was always a problem. Breguet did actually have an automatic watch, but it was impossibly expensive.
Really?
And so Harwood actually produced a movement that was available to be made at a reasonable price.
Well, talking about reasonable. Let's just look at that for a second. That, what you're seeing now, £139 and 99 pence. I really can't get over. Which aspect do you love the most? Is it the open heart? Is it the size of the numerals? I mean, you could go so detailed into this. You can also see the other colour. That is such an energetic blue. I'm really impressed. So there you go, the automatic watch with genuine leather strap. I just can't believe that's £139.99. You've got so much character, such a grandeur in nature with that watch, and to get that open heart. And we were saying earlier, actually, if you've got, on your smartphone, if you've got that super slow-mo kind of feature, film it, slow it down, and just watch the craftsmanship. It is just mind-blowing, isn't it? And you're going to love wearing that. You're bound to. Talking about a talking point, you've got so many points to mention, so many eye-catching aspects of that watch. And I can actually say the same for this. This is another Samuel Joseph watch. It's a limited edition, once again, with a genuine leather strap. So £122.99. So there's one main difference, really, between what we're showing now and the one we just showed you previously.
Yes, the main difference is the finish around the case, which this is a silver IP, which is slightly less expensive to make than the rose gold IP, which is why this is the most affordable automatic watch.
This is the most affordable.
And I'm a bit of a traditionalist when it comes to watches. Automatic watches would always be my go-to.
Would it? Yes.
But to own a fully automatic watch with 210 parts and 20 jewels for less than £250 would be something special. So
Yeah.
the £239 would be a good price for an automatic watch. But to get that for almost half price,
Yeah.
$129.99, at the most affordable level tonight from Shop on TV is something you shouldn't miss.
No, really not. And we have got the steel and mocha, the grey, the blue and the black. So drop down menu on the website. Just type in that item number. When you go to shopontv.co.uk, it takes you directly to this watch, and then you just choose which colour you like. I love that ivory white. And if you are thinking of a gift for someone and you're not too sure what colour, I don't think you can go wrong with ivory white because of the colour, it's going to fit in effortlessly with different outfits.
So you're seeing here the three most popular colours in the watch universe: black, white and blue.
Well, are they the three?
Yes, and between the three of them, they make up 95% of the entire watch
Is it
market.
that much, really?
Oh, it's incredibly traditional. This is kind of anthracite black to it, diamond etched indices, Roman numerals, and that Cornwall Bridge there at 6 o'clock, seeing the beating heart of the watch, catching the light really beautifully. Recessed pushers means there's nothing to catch there. It's really smooth, really traditional. 45 millimeters of contemporary size to it as well. First layer leather watch as well, nicely presented. You're sport for choice here. The colours are just so comprehensive, really.
It is, isn't it? And do you know what? When you angle your wrist to see the time, and that when it catches your eye, we say black, but all those colours in the back, I'm almost getting like a bronzy colour there. It's very Gatsby, they're saying. And, do you know what? I agree. There's so much.
Yeah.
There's so much energy there. There's just so much going on. It's beautiful. I really like that.
But there's just something organic about automatic watches.
Yeah.
There is something there that is natural.
To
in the
own
most
an automatic watch is a
and
special
to
thing.
think that they're hand assembled as well.
Yeah.
And 210 individual parts being put together. And the whole thing coming together in such a beautiful presentation. And don't you love that blue? It's a beautiful deep blue finish to it. Really works well against the blued screws and the inner side of the movement and the diamond etched indices. I think it's a great combination.
I do. I think so.
I remember Samuel Joseph, made by watch enthusiasts that started their careers designing watches for Premier League football clubs, some of the household names in that. And they have this nautical theme to it. So you've got the anchor and the rope, the little bit of the rope there on the side of the watch as well. Samuel Joseph London, a real boutique brand, which we haven't had very many of these on the show, but I think this is really a flagship watch from them.
Yeah, I think so.
Mocha brown, this is your final colour choice.
Mocha's lovely. A little bit more retro colour there. That with a nice tweed jacket, perhaps. I just think that colour looks great with denim too. I really do think it is. It's £129.99. Is this going to be your first automatic watch? Make it with Samuel Joseph, folks. Save that money too. Maybe you just had the same watch for years and you just want to start building up your collection. It becomes an absolute passion for people, this. Because we were talking actually earlier, David, gone are the days where people just have one watch for life. People build up a collection.
I know that with the Swan and Edgars, we did get an email in from someone who's got 65 Swan and Edgars.
That's
so
a big
he's
fan.
A bit of a collector.
Oh, lovely.
And they go for the individual, they go for the new designs every time.
Yes.
I'm not sure about the gamages, but this particular Swan and Edgar we've got here is the flagship of the range at the £250 sort of mark.
Right.
You look at the reviews on the Swan and Edgar website for this watch, they are all 5 stars. They really are popular.
Yes.
And I've got to be very careful here with the blue option, which always sells out.
Well, it's pretty much sold out now.
Don't dally, because don't dally. Get that watch while you can, because you don't want to be disappointed. If you want the blue watch, then snap it up before it goes.
Here's the blue. If this is desirable for you, if this is the one you want to complement your style, on your wrist. If this is you, then you need to be quick. The blue is, you may not be able to add any more to your basket. No, you can't. It's the next people who've got it in the basket to click check out. Quite often it's the case where people go to the basket and it's gone. Someone's grabbed theirs. If you know you're going to be disappointed, save that money. It's £149.99. And when you buy a Swan Edgar watch, including this one, you do get that genuine leather credit card holder. Automatically
very useful.
It is very useful, and that's worth about £45, I think, isn't it?
So I would say again about this watch as well that my local pub, completely unsolicited.
Oh, I know
the publican of the pub, Chris.
Yeah.
He was wearing this watch.
How about that?
And I said, Chris, tell me a little bit about this watch. He said, I tell you, he said it's the best watch I've ever owned.
Really? And he was thrilled with it.
And Chris will, because he's a hard worker, I think his pub's closed now, he's probably sleeping right now. But thank you, Chris, for doing that. Because
thank you, Chris.
Completely unsolicited. He didn't even know that I had any interest in the watch industry.
And he was passionate
about it. He loved that watch.
I mean, you're going to... And do you know what? It's normally such a popular timepiece when we do these shows. I mean... What were the reasons for that, do you think? I mean, the value is excellent.
Well, it's also the story.
So
the orange, let's talk about the orange for a second.
Yes.
Now, this is reminiscent of Seiko had a watch called the Pogue watch, and it was this sort of colour. It was worn by Captain Pogue or Commander Pogue on the space station years ago. He actually it was an automatic watch, but it was a Seiko watch. But it was the colour of the watch that was capturing everything. And orange, because of course it's like Mars now, you've got to, let's be a little bit more. I said it's all about white watches, brown, different colours. But how many orange watches have you seen on people's wrists?
Yeah.
And you say, well, that's because no one likes orange watches. Well, I can tell you one thing. If you want to have a talking point, get an orange watch.
Yeah.
Be different.
John, there's bold and then there's loud.
And look at the fascia. You can see the starry night on the face of that watch. You can see the Earth, Mars, the moon. You can see the click now. That's got a Seiko movement in there with accuracy of 20 seconds or better a month in terms of error rate. It's also a world timer, telling the time in 24 cities around the world by virtue. It's also a tachymeter. It's also got superlunova on it. So if you actually want to see how you work the world timer, then we have someone waiting in the back of the studio to actually demonstrate it to you. London, 1 o'clock. Paris, 2 o'clock. Rio, 2200 hours. Time to go to the nightclub. Hong Kong, 8 in the morning. It's 9 in the morning. You've had about 5 business meetings already. Sydney, the cricket is just starting in cricket. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. And then you look at Midway. Who wants to go to Midway? I know, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Or Cairo at 4 o'clock in the morning. You're just having a little snooze there. What a great time. You're going on a cruise. You're going on holiday.
Yeah.
That is the watch to own, folks.
And you can tell the time instantly on your wrist for all of those cities. You know what? The orange, you can just imagine it. It's just that burst of energy. It's just so, if you just want something with classic features, but just that little bit different, something that's going to make you just stand out ever so slightly, then maybe go for the orange. I'll go for the orange. There is the grey, by the way. So the blue is the other option. This one here, that's about to sell out. I'm about to say sold out very, very soon with the blue, which is right there. But if you just go to select option, at the moment it's all about the grey and the orange. Really, really impressive. The weight to that watch, actually, you just know you got a lot for your money. I'm really impressed with that weight. But do you know what? It's so difficult to know where to start when we've got all of these watches, but there's something that totally makes sense. When you've got a watch that's way better than half price, when you've got a tourbillon, which is just so desirable when it comes to timepieces. When you've got a tourbillon for just under £900, you know you have to make a big thing about it. And that's exactly what we've got here. Have you always wanted a tourbillon watch? Has your dad ever thought, one day I'd love to own that? I just would love, I'd be so proud to have a tourbillon watch on my wrist. That historical significance owned, sitting on your wrist is just a thing of beauty.
Oh, magma red.
Magma red.
Oh, that's
lovely.
Popping beautifully.
Oh, the red's gone.
It's gone.
The green, and the blue. Right. Right, the red and the green is no longer available. Well done if you got those. You're just going to put them to one side. We don't want to tease those. They have gone. Well done. Right, orange, yellow, and the blue, or maybe the one of the blues bounced back. Right. Yes, because you did sell out.
So if you missed out on the blue, your chance to pounce on
Run.
the blue.
Absolutely run for that one. Should we show you the blue quickly? Here we go.
It's in the box as
It's
well,
in the
Charlie,
box,
so
here we go.
look at that.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get at home. When
That's
you
the
get
one.
that, you're going to get, of course, the credit card holder as well.
One's
But
bounced back.
That's such a gift.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
And the blue normally does go.
Yeah, it does. It's normally one of the first.
Mind you, I thought the green, you know, is also really, it's not really green, it's kind of bluey green.
And do you know what? When you just pause.
Oh, look at those alpha hands are just gorgeous.
Yes.
The infinity dial on that watch is just phenomenal. 80 parts moving in perfect harmony, 360 degrees a minute. Blue screws, 19 jewels, 322 parts. 30 watchmakers in perfect harmony making a single watch.
30.
What a thing to own.
And you can understand why it would be £2,000. You can understand that. So seriously, 30
I mean, 2,000 is a
watchmakers.
great price. I mean, tourbillons cost 14, 20,000. Some of them, you know, hundreds of thousands of pounds if they've got special things in it.
Really?
But this, and in fact, I know that Kieran wants a £65,000 tourbillon. Well,
honestly-
tonight you can get one for $899.99.
And
And
it's
it's a genuine tourbillon.
Genuine tourbillon watch. I'm blown away by it. I really am. So that is the blue. Now, should we show you the back? If you've just joined us, the back is just so gorgeous. So we've got the red. Oh no, we've got the green at the moment. Have we? No, I've lost track of the colours. Oh, we've got the yellow and the orange. So it's the yellow and the orange and one blue if you're quick. There we go, the yellow and the orange. So here is the yellow, of course. And do you know what? It's just got that little hint towards something a little bit different with that
The
colour.
working of the dial itself, that has taken a lot of effort and time. It's a multi-stage process to get that sort of tiger's eye finish to it. Look at the beautiful sculpted nature. Look at the fact there's not a single straight line on the back of that watch.
Yeah.
You can see the 42-hour power reserve on the back. You can see the watchmakers saying to you through that sapphire glass, come and look at what I've done, what I've made here. It is something to behold. You can see the 80-part movement moving in the back there through that through the back of the watch, and that 316 stainless steel, 42 millimeter, a very, very accessible size of watch. Quick release strap around the side of that first layer leather, and the way that that watch is deployed around the wrist, once you've sized it to your wrist, you just flick it on and flick it off.
That's right.
In a second or two. It's a really well thought out design.
It really is.
Swan Edgar.
It's so comfortable. It just feels so beautifully balanced too. And you know what? Let's just take a moment just to appreciate the colour that you've got right there. Yes, it's a tourbillon. Yes, you're saving a lot of money. But that colour
So burnt sienna,
is
a really
mesmerising.
rare colour to actually own. Imagine going to Tuscany, the sun is setting, and you see that colour glowing through your Campari cocktail as a swimming pool is glinting as the sun goes below the horizon.
It is so pretty. It's just got the most dreamlike essence to that colour. It's just completely captivating, and there's just a depth to it that people absolutely love.
It's something to aspire to,
Yes, it is.
and tonight it's your opportunity.
Well, tonight you can have a tourbillon watch for, I would say, a fraction of what it should be. It genuinely isn't every day I get to sit here on live TV and say, you're going to save more than £1,000. It's one of those opportunities, if you know it's going to be such a wonderful feeling to firstly say you own a tourbillon watch in the most elegant, timeless way with that design, then buy it. Absolutely go for it. If you don't want to spend £899.99 all at once, well, you can choose PayPal Pay in 3. It's just that first payment today, second in a month, and third a month after that. Now, we're back here with the Lancaster. We did have two options here. The blue sold out. Well done. The red is going to be next. This is very, very limited stock. It's the next person also to click check out. We can't be long on this because it is about to go. What are some of your highlights on this one?
This is a superior design from Gamages because it has a sapphire tonneau curved lens to it, or glass on the front. Now, sapphire glass is the hardest material for glass, for materials for watches. So the only thing that can scratch that is diamond. The way this watch puts together is a 316 stainless steel case with a brushed IP finish, so incredibly superior in terms of the way that it's. That's why this watch should be $369.99. And because it's a Gamages, as we said before, when it's gone, it's gone.
Yes.
We showed this last time. It was incredibly popular. We had a few left. We brought them to air tonight. And this is the last of the stock.
Right, so this is the last. Blue has sold out. It's sold out. We're down to, what, single figures on the red? So once we say sold out, then that's it, then, is it? That is gone. I will miss this. I'm going to miss that blue. It genuinely was one of my favourites. It's just that brushed metal there. It just adds so much more power to the colour.
It is that brushed finish, I think, that really makes it incredibly special. And it's a 38mm in terms of the width of that watch, 38 by 42. So it's a slimmer fit. But because it is a tonneau, remember, 90% of all watches are made around.
Yeah.
And then you get the octagons and all that. So the tonneau shape is quite rare.
And that's French for barrel.
And it's French for barrel. And I think if you, again, want something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, and you want superior materials, then the Lancaster, and it's in Lancaster red, the rose of Lancaster on your screen. Sorry for those of you in Yorkshire.
I know, sorry if you, he wanted the blue. There it was, and we're teasing now. Out of stock. There we go. But yeah, there's the red. And if you want something, instantaneously different, you've got that lovely, lovely shape. And with the warmth of that red too. In fact, if you like the red, let's show you a similar colour, also sticking with Gamages of London. And they were, of course, a department store, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. The most important thing about them is they had a minor bird called Joey, who was incredibly rude to all the customers in the store, in the pet department of Gamages.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it's in Holborn. It's now an office block. It's long gone.
Right, okay.
But it's an inspiration for the design. A famously rude watch called Joey. Not Joey, I think it was Jackie.
Jackie was it?
Yeah.
What a character.
This is very retro. This is very much Gamages in the heyday. Because you can imagine buying a television from Gamages, it would look that shape for the subdials.
Retro, yeah, with the subdials. This is the curved corners. Limited stock. This has also been busy today. In the early hours of this Saturday morning, yes, we're live until 3 a.m. Got less than an hour to go. So if you like the Ashford limited stock, saving £200 or 3 payments of £51.65 if you don't want to spend that £150 in one go. It's up to you, whichever gets you this home. We've only got one of each now, right? We need to go, we need to be quick. Right, there's the red, there's the black. If it's in your basket, you need to check it out. So there we go, just a quick look there. 598648. If there's anything else you want, have a look on the website. If you just click, in fact, let's show you how to use the website because you might be one of our brand new customers or returning customers. Hello to all of you. My name's Charlie. We're here live with David, all about these gorgeous timepieces. We've got Samuel Joseph, Gamages of London, Swan Edgar. So that is the website. When you go to shopontv.co.uk, in fact, Joe, we'll show you right from the beginning how to find it. So when you go to the website, this is the page you see. Click that button there, live on air. Scroll down. You can watch us as you're ordering. Scroll all the way down and you'll see, well, what's left, to be honest with you. We'll see all of the watches, all the timepieces we've got live on today's show. Now, we do have something regularly here on Shop on TV called Show Specials, where our buying department work hard to get a special price, but quite often we can only do the special price for the duration of the live show. And that's the case with the Tourbillon watch, for example. The price will go up shortly after this live show. We're on air until 3 a.m. Now, this, right, I've just been told, this also, not only is it brand new today, it's the Armour, it's limited stock. It's virtually all gone. Wow. Just choose. Would you like the green or would you like the blue?
It's the contemporary colours, isn't it?
I think
really
it is.
Yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it's certainly the one we were talking about for breakfast and the other one's for lunch.
Yeah, we're clear that's the breakfast. I know if I was to buy a watch for my girlfriend, it would absolutely be that one there. She might be watching it. She might be watching on TikTok behind the scenes, she always. But that is... that's absolutely the one. But have a think which one's for you. We've got the blue or we've got the green. Obviously, it's much more than simply just a green. But there's such a lovely... It just captures nature like an emerald green. And the green's actually been slightly more popular. I thought it would be this one. But you're loving that. Absolutely. But look at that luster, that pearlescence you've got to the colour on the back. It's so pretty. It really is gorgeous. And do you know what? This is the sort of present that you'd buy to that special someone. You know when you got those presents, you know when you've just really got it right and you cannot wait to give them that gift. You just know you've nailed it. This is going to be the one. And by the way, whichever Gamages of London watch you're purchasing this morning through the Shop on TV website, you get this pen. That pen's worth about £90 according to Gamages of London website. So normally the watch, £249.99. You're saving £150 there. It's £99.99 for the watch and the pen. I mean, what a present. That's two presents.
Plus the fact, because it's a Gamages watch, you're getting a 5-year warranty on registration, which is phenomenal for a, quite honestly, for a quartz watch in the first place.
Because some watches you have to pay more for that,
and
but not this.
At that price point, you normally get a little pouch when you receive the watch, or maybe even a plastic bag.
Right.
But this actually comes in a beautiful presentation box as well.
Well, it's first impressions.
So it really is a great gift for anybody. And it's really affordable, and it is the best deal on the show, because for less than £100, well, you've got to have posted packaging as well.
Of course, yeah.
You're getting the two items together.
I think so. Well, look, either way, you're about to save £150. 475 514. We've only got 45 minutes left on the show. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. We love these shows, we really do, because watches, they're so... It just gives so much pleasure to people. It really does. And when you think of someone's morning ritual, you know, you take your keys, your wallet, you know, all put it in your pocket, then you're buttoning up that shirt, and then what do you do last? You place that watch on your wrist, ready for the day. And it's just such a lovely thing to be able to get involved with. And do you know, this could be the start. If you're new to owning watches of this caliber, then this could be the start of a brand new hobby, a brand new passion for you. It really could. Do you know what? If you are buying, I can say this with any watch actually, if you are buying this watch for someone, they're like magnets for memories, watches like this, because every time that person looks down at their wrist, they're going to be thinking of you. And they just make the most incredible presents. I was given a watch for my 21st, actually, and to this day, it's one of the best presents I've got. You don't forget it, I don't think.
No, but the point here, Charlie, is that in this world where everything is vanilla, and everyone's got the same things, and they've got the same phones, or they've got the same cars, whatever, to have watches are something... Individual.
They are individual,
and
aren't they?
when you're looking at these watches, they are affordable things that you can treasure for years.
Yes.
They're coming with a 5-year warranty. They're looking at the surveys and the way that people are appraising Swan Edgar watches. They're getting 5-star reviews because they are well put together.
Well built. Just exceptional value for money. You're right. So for £149.99, you've got something that can just express your personality. And do you know what? I've seen lots of watches that are really bold and out there, and I love them. Why not? Go for it. If you know you're going to love this on your wrist, you look forward to the compliments, which you're bound to receive, then absolutely go for it. But it's bold. It's not loud. It is just a nod towards confidence, I would say, with this. I do think so with Orange. And it's
but you're not
over
straining it. You know, you're not going too far over the top.
You're not. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because what you're wearing here is something which got real provenance to it.
Yeah.
It's stainless steel. It's sapphire glass. It's super luminova, so you can tell the time. It's a world timer. It's a talking point. It's bold, and it is really something that says a lot about people making a choice in life rather than just going with the flow.
It really does. And if this is going to capture your personality, if you know you cannot wait for wearing this, you might wait, this could be your daily watch, then buy it. Save that money. Please don't wait for the price to expire. At the moment, it's £149.99. I mean, to be honest, at £230, people will be buying it, but why spend more than you need to? If you're tempted to buy it, go for it. It could be an early birthday present. Maybe it's just a gift for you. Maybe it's a thank you present for someone. Now, we are limited stock. Is the blue still available? I just need to ask there, because I know it was very popular. We've got more. Right, we've got a lot more people trying to buy the blue than available stock. In fact, we've got an extra 15 people trying to buy it. So if everyone's to check out now, 15 people will be disappointed. They won't be able to get it. So it's in demand. If it's in your basket, you do need to check out. There's the blue, there's the grey, and there, my friends, is the orange. So 297032, it's one item number, and then you just, it's a drop-down menu on the website, just select whichever colour you like. And when you order a Swan Edgar watch, you get this free gift. It's complimentary. It's
the most useful free gift on the planet.
Do you know what, I'd put like a contactless just there.
Yeah, first layer leather. It's going to last. The one I've had for 7 years is still functional and well.
I don't doubt
And one thing actually about all these watches we're showing on the show, they're in and out of my case every week, and they're still perfectly beautiful.
Right.
They've had their wear and tear, but they're still presenting themselves as if they're brand new.
Well, there we are, because they're well built. This is such incredible craftsmanship, and people love it. Swan Edgar for the reason, and just the timeless, it's like timeless British elegance. That's what these designs tell me. Do you know what? We're going to give you a chance to check out your baskets. We've got a lot of people ordering. It's been a phenomenally busy show. We are back. We're here live until 3 a.m, but let's just give you a moment or two to check out your baskets and remind you how easy it is to order.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV. At Shop on TV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently, and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way, from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1, ITVX and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at Shop on TV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
Very well, welcome back. We've got less than 40 minutes on this live show. You may be watching us on ITV1, on STV, and maybe on a dedicated YouTube channel, our Freeview channel. Don't forget, we're here every single day after the last programme on ITV1 and STV. We've got so much coming your way. We've got some cleaning products tomorrow night, so we're going to have great fun there too. But I think we should revisit the tourbillon. Do you think?
Why not? Let's open the box.
Let's open the box. Right, now are you ready? And here is Pandora's box. We haven't got many colours left, actually. We've already had sellouts. There are a couple of colours left. It is starting to become make your mind up time. Imagine having a tourbillon watch for the price on your screen. this is why it is so very desirable. Now, when it comes to tourbillon, the history is very important, isn't it?
It goes back to 1805, Abraham Louis Breguet, the father of modern watchmaking, who was nearly killed in the French Revolution.
Wow.
Watchmaker to George III, watchmaker to Marie Antoinette, and watchmaker to Napoleon. Very interesting trio of characters.
What a
The
life.
tourbillon is the watch that people desire but can never afford to own.
It could be tens of thousands.
It can be tens of thousands of pounds. This is a beautiful design. It's a flying tourbillon, something that Breguet couldn't possibly have dreamt of. 322 parts and over 400 processes to make a single watch, 30 watchmakers, 19 jewels, sapphire glass, beautifully sculpted out of 316 stainless steel in a beautiful presentation. And what it's all about is negating the force of gravity by moving the movement through 360 degrees every minute. You can do it in 5 minutes, you can do it in 8 minutes. Breguet did it in different versions. He only made 33 watches in his entire life.
Is that what it was? Didn't they?
Breguet, in terms of tourbillons, they're so hard to make.
Really?
Now we've got lasers, now we've got computer-controlled machinery.
Yes.
We are hand-assembling the watches, but making the parts is a much easier process than ever before. But in terms of design, the Swan Edgar really is, I think, the one that deserves the design award because it is so beautifully executed.
It is, and that's the gorgeous box it's going to arrive into. Right, we have got various different colours. Let's have a look at the
We have
yellow
the
one.
Tiger's Eye Yellow, which is a relatively new colour from Swan Edgar. And again, you can see it popping there on the screen. Those beautiful leaf hands to the watch, the blued screws, you can see the movement moving through 360 degrees every minute there, and the way it is catching the light, because the engineering of this watch is quite phenomenal.
No, it's beautiful. And you know, if we have a look at the back there, it is just so inspiring. It's just mind-blowing. When people, I love showing this to people for the first time. People are blown away. I mean, I haven't seen anything quite like that in a watch.
So you have those synthetic rubies there that are preventing the watch from wearing. You've obviously got the 5-year warranty with this watch as well. But the watchmaker, or the watchmakers, are saying, let's look at the workmanship inside the watch. And if this was an automatic watch, which, you know, you can get automatic tourbillons, you would not be able to see the internal workings of the watch.
No, I'm pleased they've done that.
It has this 42-hour power reserve. It's not a daily watch. It's a watch you wear on special occasions.
Special occasion.
You go to the gala dinner when you're at a cruise. You know, you want to wear this watch with your
for that special evening. Yes, I think
or it's a
so.
wedding and you're wearing it for that.
Yes.
Or it's just something you want to treasure at home. Keep all the paperwork because it's really, really valuable to pass on as an heirloom.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Yeah, absolutely would. And do you know, it is just. It's just horological art in, I think, every aspect. Why people would love this watch? Well, do you know what? You can see you've got that detail. People say, really, is that actually a tourbillon watch? I mean, you can prove it quickly, can't you? From not only the front there, and there's that rotating cage.
I mean, people might think it's just an open heart, but open hearts are very easy to do. They're not rotating through 360 degrees every minute. And from the back of the watch, you can see also how those 80 parts are moving. The assembly of this watch is an incredibly complicated process. 30 different watchmakers in collaboration to make a single timepiece.
Right, and so the watch you get has been hand assembled by 30.
And there are 80 parts just in the movement of the watch, in terms of the drivetrain, the pallet forks, and the balance wheel and spring. All of that is assembled individually by a subgroup of the 30 watchmakers.
Wow. Another one that's just gone, a few more have just sold. Well done. More people have checked out. So the colours available, we've got, all right, currently it's just orange and yellow. If any of the other colours bounce back, we did have one blue bounce back. I think that's gone again, but it's worth checking. It's worth checking because one might bounce back. But at the moment, we've got yellow and orange available. Right, let's have a look there. Green's there. Oh, wow, or maybe a green bounce back then, actually. Red's still gone, yes. because it bottlenecks at this time of the night, you see. Everyone goes for it. For whatever reason, one bounces back. Yeah, but look, it's worth checking. It's worth having a look, even just shortly after the show. We hold that price until, I believe about 4:30, actually, just to give our +1 viewers a chance to catch up. But if you are watching on +1, please note that by the time you go to the website, things may have sold out. We've already gone the red. At this rate, it's been sold out for a while, so I think the red has gone, but it's still definitely worth checking. Now, with this one watch, I really couldn't wait. We've had a few. We've had the Barkston, which was one of the brand new ones. Another brand new design tonight, we have the Armada. This has so many features on it, and it's the shape, it's the galactic feel to the face. It's just so beautiful. It is so exquisite. There's just such a story, a strong narrative here, isn't there? Normally, £359.99, saving £200 here, David.
But there is it's the quality of this watch that I want people to really appreciate, because this has been made out of superior materials to some of the other ones you've been seeing this evening. This has sapphire glass, which is almost as resilient to scratches as diamond. The only thing that can scratch is diamond. 9 out of 10. Diamond is 10 on the Mohs hardness scale. Right. Sapphire is 9.
Well, fair play.
So it is, and sapphire glass is used. It's used on the World Timer. It's used on the Tourbillon. But this is the only gamage. Well, this is the other Gamage's watch that has a sapphire glass.
To get that material at that price point.
Firstly, then it's 316 stainless steel in the case, and it's a 3-part case. So if you're a watch collector, you'll know that is another selling point to this watch. And then it is the dial itself with that deeply luminescent, starry finish to it, which was a nightmare to produce.
Was it?
And really absolutely taken ages, took 6 months into development to get that to the level that I got it yesterday. So it's that new. Then you have the nod to the solar system with the Earth, Mars and the Moon on the face of the watch. And then the powerhouse of this watch is the Seiko movement, which has got the accuracy that we talked about before of 20 seconds or better a month, less than a second a day in terms of error rate. So it's got a stopwatch to it. It's got brushed silver finish, the IP finish to it, beautifully presented.
Well, actually, for that price point.
At that price point.
To have all
and
this.
You're also getting, just to say, you're getting the pen as well.
You're getting the pen worth about £90, according to Gamages of London's very own website. So that, so £159.99 for all of that and this. And to get a watch at that price, presented like this, I mean, when you wrap that up, I mean, you'd have some really nice packaging, wouldn't you? You'd choose premium paper for this, I'd say. And then whoever opens this on their birthday, maybe it could be their anniversary, could be a thank you present, who knows. This is what they're going to be greeted with. It's the entire experience of Gamages of London that people do absolutely love. Right, shall we open it? We've got 2 colours here. I do love the blue. I really do. It's a deep, deep midnight blue. It's that magical midnight hour that's just captured here so beautifully. And look at all the colours you see. It's absolutely dancing with colour.
I mean, when I saw this watch, I was struck. I went to Bond Street last year to an exhibition of watches costing many hundreds of thousands of pounds. And the dials of those watches were real works of art.
Yeah.
And of course, they were hand-painted dials. But in terms of an affordability and the elegance and the way this was put together, it does have that echo of classy kind of finish to the way that watch has been put together.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Just looks gorgeous.
And you've got that curvature as well there, which, I mean, it's that there. It makes it so, so comfortable to wear, an absolute joy. Beautiful in all aspects. I would happily pay more than that. £159.99 is so pretty. It's you got something, not just your, I mean, I love round watches, I love octagonal, love different shapes, but the classic barrel shape is just, it seems very desirable based on how much stock we get through on watch shapes like that. So once again, saving £200, just choose which option would you like, the black or the blue. They are both stunning. I've always been naturally drawn to blue watches, but it's the deep blue. It's a very smart, elegant, rich navy midnight blue. It's really pretty. It's really pretty.
Now we have to suspend judgment here.
Yes, yes.
Because your wrist is doing no favours to this watch.
I beg your pardon. I've got a beautiful wrist. Oh, the green's gone.
Yeah.
David, the green sold out.
Yeah, what I'm saying is we really need your girlfriend to be on the show tonight.
We absolutely do. Well, I'm sure she'd be happy to model for us. But do you know what? The green's lovely. But I might have to borrow them, David. If that's all right. I'll get a
maybe
picture for you.
twist my arm.
Yeah. Well, I'll bring it back. Do you know what though?
Yeah.
This would be the one I would buy for someone though. I mean, look, there's no right or wrong. You do you at home. Which one? You know, don't you? You kind of know. It's often the first thing you see. Don't overthink it because I
it's
normally
the time
do.
of night. This is amour.
Yeah.
Amour. You
Amour.
know, love.
Oh, I thought you were French for a moment then.
It is what.
That was uncanny.
It's 2:30 in the morning, and this is the time to be romantic.
Yes,
and
yes.
buy that watch.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it is a beautiful
£99.99.
cerulean blue.
Yeah, just under £100.
And it's going to come with, of course, the pen.
Yes. What's the presentation box like for this? Does it come with a box?
It comes in exactly the same box as we saw for the...
does it really?
Yeah, exactly.
For just £100?
I know, it's an absolute steal. It's the most affordable package on the show.
I think so. So when you order any Damages of London watch from this live show, you will get this pen. You don't have to find it and add it to your basket. It will just arrive with it. I honestly, it's so New York. It was a little bit of a retro colour, and it's Parisian too. There's something about it that it's just class.
And that's leather, by the way. It is not any form of nasty plastic. It is genuine leather.
And you can see it there.
Finished in that cerulean blue. It's just
so
kind of like a baby blue, you could say as well.
It's like a seaside
it's a Swiss
retro
quartz
vibe.
movement. It's got a 5-year, I mean, for quartz watches, the 5-year warranty.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's just...
So you register it for that?
You've got to register it.
Yeah, of course.
You're going to get a little credit card thing in the box, which is going to tell you how to register it. Yeah.
You must do that. I mean, 5-year warranty. That's it says a lot of confidence, and it screams confidence. So look, people, if they were to go on the website any old time, the chances are they would be paying £249.99. If you can get it now and check out your basket now, you're going to save £150. A Damages of London, the ladies' Armour diamond watch, and that is a genuine diamond you've got there, just below 12 o'clock.
You promised her a diamond, and you're going to deliver tonight.
It's a diamond.
It's
a diamond. There we go.
I meant the letter of the contract there.
Yes, I think
it's
so.
a diamond.
Yes, you could do. Okay, we're going to revisit something we've seen a few times today. It's the World Timer. We've got this back. I have to say, it's one of the most frequent watches I think we're presenting here during these shows, because if we keep going back to something, you just know it's very, very popular.
But we have very few of them every time.
Yes.
And that, it's so disappointing when people can't get them because we sell out. But it's the flagship watch of Swan Edgar's range at that affordable level of 200. Every day of the week, 2:30 on the website, it's selling on Swan Edgar.
Yeah,
so, I mean, this is the place where you can get it at that price, £149.99, with, of course, the credit card holder. But if you go to the Swan Edgar website, you're paying £230. And then they're reviewing it with 5 stars.
Yeah.
So obviously the customer's happy.
For the full price.
For the full price.
Yeah, they're more than 5-star reviews. But look, if you can get it through us now, on shopontv.co.uk, you're going to get that incredible saving. We didn't show the back last time, I don't think, actually. Are you ready for this? Talk about a theme, a story, a narrative with a watch.
It's, again, a talking point. And this watch is really substantial. It's stainless steel, and it's so comfortable on the wrist. And I've said this before, but I'll say it for our new viewers. If you are blessed with a larger wrist size and you find watches don't fit you, then this one probably will, because it's 230 millimeters in terms, that's 8 inches. It's you'd have to have a very large wrist for it not to fit you.
I see.
I mean, Rob Locke used to present these watches. He's got a big wrist.
So Rob loves this.
It even had a slack, it was even slack on him.
So it's a good size. And so this could therefore be the one for your dad, for your brother-in-law, for your son, maybe an 18th, maybe a 21st. or maybe your dad's 60th, 70th, 80th. I do absolutely love this. It's limited stock. The blue is touch and go. Can we still get the blue? Is it available at the moment? We've got... It's still over allocated, so we've got more people trying to buy it than available stock. I won't lie, there are 2 left. We've got 15 people trying to buy it. Genuinely 2 left, which is why we're going to have to move on this literally now. But we've got 15 people trying to buy it. So if everyone checks out now, 13 people will be disappointed. And that could be it for this. Will we have it back at some point?
Well, we don't have another show scheduled, so we don't. And normally what happens is we don't know. And
I like to say hopefully. We don't know when, and we don't know what price. But that now is where you're going to get a good gazette. You're going to save, what, £80 if you can get this now. And you also get that credit card holder in there too.
So the World Timer, the great feature of the World Timer is to be able to tell the time across 24 cities of the world by virtue of where you are. So if my assistant in the back room can set this to London at 2 o'clock, then thank you. If you could possibly do that now. I don't know if you can hear me on, yeah, if you can move it to 2 o'clock, please. Yeah, thank you very much. Then you can see at Rio it's 2300 hours, and in Denver it's 1900 hours. And if you're happen to be in Dubai, it is 6 o'clock in the morning and time to get up. Great talking point, great watch.
It is, it totally is. There's so much there. Just capture the spirit of Swan Edgar, doesn't it? Okay, the next one we got also capture the spirit of Swan Edgar, timeless elegance. This is another show special, and just to be clear, you may have never watched us before. My name is Charlie. We're here live with David on Shop on TV. You can be watching us on ITV1 and STV, our own Freeview channel. We're here every single day after the last programme on ITV1 and STV, so do join us tomorrow too. But this is a luxurious timepiece showcase, and this is the headliner, I think it's fair to say, of the show, because in a nutshell, imagine owning a genuine tourbillon watch for just under £900. There's a lot of people out there who are horological experts or people who just well into their watches and love collecting timepieces that probably wouldn't believe you. A genuine tourbillon watch. The colour itself is just enough. It's not too over the top. It is just enough. You've got that colour that just spirals around, just absorbs you. Those rays of light beaming across that watch face. It is, folks, an absolute thing of beauty. When I say we've been really busy for this, we are actually now limited stock. Limited stock. We're down to the last 10%, in other words. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, thank you so much. If you have just joined us, this is so desirable. To say you own a tourbillon watch is really impressive. Now, we did have 5 colours available. The only one you can now add to your basket, because all of the rest of them have been allocated, is this one, the yellow. It's still popular, people are still buying this. The other colours you may not now add to your basket. It's still worth checking over the next 20 minutes or so, because every now and again one bounces back, okay? But if you're tempted by it, the only one you can now physically add to your basket is the yellow. On that note, what I will say is if you're looking to get the others, if it's in your basket, I can tell you that there are other people wanting what you've got in your basket. And when we get to this busy, people can buy what you've got. People can pinch it out of your basket, because with Shop on TV, it's not reserved until you check out. So please don't think just because it's in my basket, for you, it's mine. Some websites operate that way. Because we get through a lot of stock very quickly, we can't. So if it's in your basket, the point of the matter is you do need to check out, and then you're going to save well over £1,000. Wow. So should we give a bit of a recap to the tourbillon watch then, David? Because people can buy direct from Swan Edgar, and people do this. £2,000 for watch, and that's good value anyway. £2,000.
No, it is great value, because tourbillons can cost £14,000. The entry-level tourbillons are £14,000. But in terms of the elegance of the watch, you're not going to get a tourbillon at this price point that is going to be so pretty and so beautifully executed as the Swan Edgar Tourbillon.
And they don't overdo it with the tourbillon, with the design from that point of view. It is timeless elegance. If the tourbillon's in your basket, the yellow's going to be the next one to sell out. So guys, well done. All the stock we've got has been accounted for on other colours. If it's in your basket, it is the next few people to click check out. We had people missing out last time we were on there. Don't let that happen to you. Honestly, I know I'm banging on about it, but I know what it means to people to get these savings. We'll talk about savings. Should we go back to the Lancaster? Because the other colours sold out.
This may be the last time we see the Lancaster. And again,
or just for this show?
Whatever.
Really?
Because the Lancaster was made in very limited numbers.
Right.
That's why it says limited edition on the side of the watch.
There we go.
And this particular watch is in superior materials as well. This is a sapphire glass on the front.
For that price?
For that,
You've got a sapphire glass?
Sapphire glass, tonneau shape, 3-part case in 316 stainless steel. And what makes this lovely is that brushed IP finish there.
Yes, it does.
In rose gold IP.
It's quite special in that regard
really,
alone.
really special, and it's so well done. If you just turn it over for a second, just a little attention. So look at the back of the watch.
Oh, sorry, the back. Yeah.
And see, there are 4 tiny screws holding the case in place, and it's just, and that even the brushed finish of that stainless steel on the back there, it just shows you how detailed these Gamages watches are and the way they're put together. And we had this show, so this was on the show last time. It went gangbusters, and we just had a few left.
Yes.
And now limited.
I'm so pleased with this. Might be the last show then.
Might be the last show for this.
Well, the blue's gone. The blue, well done. I'm sad because I won't see that again now. This might be literally the last few minutes we get to have this. So if you want to be one of the last remaining potential customers to have this on your wrist, then go for it. Absolutely go for it. And the red is a very sophisticated red. It's not loud.
No,
it's just got a lovely depth to it.
And if you just turn it to one side for a second, you can see it's called the reholt on the side. You can see it's mirrored. Just put it back a bit slightly so you can see.
Oh, sorry, there.
Yeah, inside.
Yeah.
Inside, you can see the reflection. That's what makes it so poppy as a design.
It does.
You know.
It frames it.
It frames it gorgeously.
It does. It totally frames it. Just changing the finish really does act like a frame. And when you've got art like that, it deserves a frame, doesn't it? Is it the colour? Is it the shape? Is it the strap? Or whatever it is, save that money. If you're one of the many individuals who's currently checking this out now, you're about to save £200. Done. If it's for you, go for it. If it's for you, absolutely grab it. Now, we've also got another brand new today. We have seen it on the show before. If you've just joined us, we have been looking at it. In fact, you know what? You can actually watch these shows back. If you go to YouTube, if you click Shop on TV, find our channel, click live, you'll see all the backlog of shows there, so you can watch this back. So if you're buying one of these timepieces to gift, and you want to remember the story and the features, what David's been saying, then you can watch it back. Okay, but when it comes to checking out, I would start confirming your orders. We've got a few minutes left on the show, about 15 minutes left actually. So David, this is the Barkston, brand new today.
Absolutely delighted to see this watch because it's using aluminium for the bezel of the watch. And that is so retro. Now and again you see it, but of course most watches now don't use that particular finish. And it's aluminium, but it's also been etched so you can see the way that dial is really popping in the watch. Inside the watch has got the Seiko movement we talked about before, with the accuracy of better than a second a day, and with average use, a 3-year battery life. I mean, don't quote me, that's what Seiko Industries say about this watch.
And again, Seiko, you find that on very expensive watches.
You do find them very, and Seiko really, for quality quartz movement, and this is a mechanical quartz movement, stainless steel back to the watch as well, first layer leathers, 12.5 millimeters deep, but as well, because it is that Seiko mechanical quartz movement, it's not just an ordinary quartz movement, it's mechanical quartz. You could look it up and you can understand it. It's the joy of mechanical combined with accuracy of quartz. So if you give it a push again, give that It's got
Yeah.
a really lovely large push.
It has, hasn't it?
Yeah, you
It's
can
got
really get your
presence
thumb
to
on
it.
that. And there you can see it ticking at 4 beats a second. And that is the joy of the mechanical timepiece coming into action there. And the way that watch is put in, you've got obviously luminous batters as well. So you've got a tachymeter that allows you, say you happen to have a racehorse and you're timing the racehorse over a period of time.
Yes.
You can use the tachymeter to work out how fast that horse is going. Now, when I was a kid, I used to do this for my dad and say, Dad, you're going more than 70 miles an hour. My tachymeter tells me so because my watch at the time had a
It's
tachymeter
that
on its own.
accurate.
It's
Oh,
that
wow.
accurate. It's really great. It's a great talking point.
You would wear that at the races, actually, wouldn't you?
You
come to
would,
think of
yeah,
it. You really would. It's really nice. If I press the bottom one there, that just resets it. There.
Resets it back to, you
can
press the
see.
bottom button and it will go directly back to 12 o'clock.
There we go.
There we are.
There it is.
Yeah, look at that. Flashes back to 12
It is.
o'clock,
It's rapid, isn't it? We've got 2 different colour options. So they go. This is the Barkston. I'm torn with this one, actually. Help us out at home. Which is your favourite? Email us in. Let us know. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. Is this? No, I think it's this. I think this is one I've been going for. I love the contrast. I think I can just generally fit it in with so many outfits.
It's just got that look of a British sports car from the 60s, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
You know, the era of
Bit retro.
London being the swinging city, and of course, gamages of London. You can't go wrong.
You can't, and you can't go wrong with the price. If you're one of the individuals who's just bought this, well done. You've just saved £200 if you can get that watch, the Barkston mechanical quartz watch. Well done, absolutely well done indeed. Well, time on the show, we've got about, 10 minutes left? It's flown by. We've been here, we joined ITV about 2 hours ago, and we are very, very busy. And you've just got something that's genuinely great value for money. You really have. This is
the
another
Armada,
brand new.
Brand new. It's the hidden gem of the show. It is my pick of the day,
Is
if
it?
you like.
Right, nice.
And the
I
reason
think
for
mine
that is because it's superior materials, and the dial on that, or the what you're looking at there, when you're seeing the Starry Night, that took an age to produce. To make it deep and lustrous and taking the light like that is a very hard thing to do. So it's the watchmaker's choice of the night. Sapphire glass, not super luminova, but a special type of luminous paint on that watch as well. 316 stainless steel. That is a surgical level of 316 stainless steel.
Right.
Brushed IP finish, 3-part case, first layer leather. Of course, it comes in a beautiful presentation box, and it also comes with a pen as well. And as I say, absolutely brand new. 1 day old, and you're seeing it on ITV and STV tonight.
So you'll be among one of the first Shop on TV customers to have this home. That is really exciting, really exciting. We've got different colour options. So again, it's 1 item number, so 139459. Just type that into the search bar on the website shopontv.co.uk. Or you can give our call centre a ring. I know it's nearly 3 a.m, but they're up early or late, whichever way you think of it, ready to take your order. There may be a small wait on the phones because we have been exceptionally busy tonight, but do hang on in there. We're ready to go. That is just magic.
It's such
absolute
a
magical,
deep, lustrous lapis blue. It's kind of midnight sky. It reminds me very much of when I was in Ayers Rock years ago. It's kind of called Ahura, I think, in the middle of Alice Springs.
Oh, right.
And it's dark, and you look up at the sky, and you see all those stars in the sky.
crystal clear night.
And it's emblematic of that, really. It's so special.
So many colours on there too, but it's not
really the watchmaker's choice, this.
Yeah, I think so. It's the shape, it's the colouring. There's so much character in a sophisticated, almost understated way there. They could have gone louder with that, but they've kept it sophisticated. They've kept that style. 159.99 pence. That's the steel blue. We've also got the steel black. It is make your mind up time. It is time to check out your baskets. We've got 8 minutes left. The tourbillons, that's the show special. Those prices will go up shortly after the show. That is the urgent one, the tourbillon watches. If you have just joined us, You think, did he say tourbillon? Yeah, I absolutely did. And you can get a tourbillon watch for a little under £900. It should be just under £2,000. So you're getting a huge saving on that. But let's revisit this. Maybe the last time we get to see it today. This is the World Timer, the quartz watch, stainless steel bracelet. So £230, you're saving £80 here, David.
And this again is a watch that Swan Edgar are incredibly proud of. If you go onto the Swan Edgar website, it's all about space. It's all about making spacecraft out and the propulsion systems out of just H2O, water, combining to actually make a propulsion system, because Swan Edgar really believe in stories behind their watches. Everything about this watch, again, is first class. The deeply etched stainless steel of the watch, the fact that it's a really superior engineered strap to the back of the watch, the fact it's weighty, substantial, 51 millimeters in case size, weighs nearly 8 ounces, but beautifully proportioned. Tell the time across 24 cities of the world. And the actual construction of the watch is sapphire glass, superluminova, so you can tell the time at night. A stopwatch function with the Seiko movement, with its accuracy better than a second a day in terms of its error rate. 5-star reviews on the Swan Edgar website to die for. And as we can see, limited stock, because we only have a few of these watches available.
The blues,
at this special price.
The special price. The blue's basically gone. If you're quick, you may just get one of the grey and the orange. I'm at this stage where I can't actually promise anything on this one. It is the next few people to add to basket and check out. This is what we call the grey, and this is the orange. Right, all of the orange has now been added to your basket, so same as the blue. We got more people currently trying to buy the blue than available stock. If it's in your basket and you're currently checking out, this is what's going to be on your wrist in a few days' time. And if you order it now, we are going to have it soon.
Yes,
they're ready to go.
All the orders will go in tomorrow, and then they'll be shipped the day after. So, you know, you're looking at, what is it now, the weekend. So
yes.
By the end of next week, you should see the watch.
Right, there we go. Happy days there. I'm really impressed. So blue, the grey or the orange. If you are quick, you may just get one of those blues. Quite often, I won't lie, as soon as you go on off air, people check out and it's a bit of a scramble. Don't wait for that to happen, because people do miss out. And the last time we were on air, the Tourbillon watches, we had numerous sellouts. Lots of people missed out. We've managed to get the Tourbillon watch back, but at such a brilliant price, such a remarkable price. So at the end of the day, David, to get a Tourbillon watch for £900,
yes,
that's a good opportunity. Oh, sorry, just briefly, one of the blues has bounced back.
Yeah.
Right, one has bounced back. And by the time I've stopped talking, it's probably going to go, because people have been missed out. We've been asking for it. One has bounced back. So if you want this, if you want the blue, it's the next person to add to basket and check out. I would go for it now. Do it on your phone if it's quicker. If you want to spread the cost interest-free, then yes, you can do. Just select PayPal, pay in 3. That's 3 payments of £302.31. And by the way, if you think the front's beautiful, and it is, when I spin it around, are you ready for this? If you haven't seen this before, that is absolutely beautiful.
I mean, this is a work of art. It is Gaudi on stilts.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it is Salvador Dali. It is. It's an artist's dream.
It is.
And everything about this watch is first-class materials. So 316 stainless steel, sapphire glass, and the watchmakers collaborating to make a single watch. 6 months of development. What can I tell you? And it's an affordable opportunity for you to add to your collection a tourbillon watch in your collection at a price, and not any ordinary tourbillon
watch.
It's a Swan Edgar tourbillon that's got really great reviews, because it's just so well put together.
Yeah, it really is. It's so well put together, and the presentation box is, as you'd expect for a watch like this, really lives up to the experience of a Swan Edgar. Just opening that is going to be a joy. But there we go. Do you know what? For what it symbolises, it's just a symbol of historical significance, and to own that, to have that on your wrist, is really quite something. And next time you want to see the time, when you got this on your wrist, whether you're at that gala, you're at that evening, that dinner party, whenever you want to look at the time, someone asks you for the time, you're going to be greeted with that subtle movement of colour. And it is so dreamy. It's everything I would want in a tourbillon watch. Well, normally, £1,999. In fact, do you know what? If you go to Swan Edgar's very own website, you will see the exact watches, like for £2,000. And it's been that price for a while, actually. I'm sure people buy it at that price. It's a tourbillon watch for £2,000. It's good. They can cost tens of thousands, some of them, can't they? But if you're buying it now, through us here at Shop on TV, we get through stock quickly, which is why we can do this, these amazing offers. You're going to save well over £1,000. It's way better than half price. So £899.99. It's one item number, then just choose which colour you want. The chances are, unless one bounces back by the time you go to the website, the only ones you can now add into your basket is the yellow. Oh, the yellow.
Not the blue. Can you put the blue in?
I think you can just... That's still hanging on there. Be quick. We got one blue has bounced back. So if you're tempted by it, grab it. Oh no, we're now gone to one yellow. Oh, if the yellow could sell it before the blue now. Oh, it's hard to keep up. It's so desirable because when we have these shows on, I feel like we have a lot of watch enthusiasts tuning in.
Anyone buying a tourbillon will have done their research. I mean, we're just adding to that. But go onto the web, you can read all about tourbillons. And this particular tourbillon, I just think, is a great price performance.
It is. Folks, watching at home, we've got 1 minute left. I hate to put the pressure on, but I wish we could do this price always. We are going to keep that special price just for a few minutes after, so shortly afterwards, it will go back up. Please don't think, though, right, I'm going to go to bed, set my alarm for 9, 10 o'clock and go back. Even if the stock is there, you will be paying £1,999. Genuine. I know it seems ridiculous, but we can only do this special price for certain periods of time. So, yeah, £899.99. Well, it's safe to say we've got something for all tastes and styles, David.
We have the full range from £99 to £899.
So for ladies...
There's a watch for everybody.
Yeah, there is, isn't there? And whether it's for treating yourself, maybe you've always wanted something like a tourbillon or maybe an automatic watch, we've got brilliant prices. They all range from that's on your screen now all the way down to just under £100. David, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. And of course, as always, thanks to you at home.